plant.
Did you know that I actually didn't have necrotic resistance?
No fucking way. No fucking way.
See, Kaleb was just like me. He was just saying it because it was funny.
Oh, wow. I expected at least Kaleb to get it.
the only person
TPK.
I thought you actually had to.
I do.
That's fucking awesome, bro.
I believed you. You were lying.
Yeah.
I feel like a little boy on Christmas Eve when I find out that Santa's not real.
Welcome to Hanging with the Boys, Epilogue Edition.
Crinkling Bag Edition.
Crinkling our diapers, you were slapping our feet together.
So we just finished the Epilogue for Curse of Strahd campaign that we started at the legitimate Halloween of October, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, shoot, it's been...
and ended today.
7 months?
Yeah.
6 months,
Yeah.
give or take.
Yeah.
6.5 months.
7.
Here it's banned.
1 week since you look at me.
Playing the game.
So I guess first question is, how did everybody like it?
It was pretty good. I liked it. I had a lot of fun.
There wasn't enough rock and roll.
Why would there be rock and roll?
That's a Avernus.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
6 or 7?
Yeah.
I
Overall,
it was fun.
I liked it, and the twists I did not see coming.
Which twist?
My character being my character. And, the whole, obviously the vampire thing was interesting.
There just wasn't enough to go on Vampire like on its own.
There are a lot of loose ends,
Yeah.
though, like the Abbot.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Do you want the book so you can?
I mean,
can,
to
like,
be fair, we
answer
didn't follow
questions?
up with most of that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's lots that we
didn't
didn't follow up on.
I wanted to.
There's the Abbot.
Just
There's the
happens to be a
Lugaru.
dude there.
There's the
I can tell you everything. The Abbot was a Deva.
yeah.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
mentioned this.
Yeah, you mentioned
Yeah.
that.
He was like corrupted or something?
He was corrupted by Strahd, and his entire deal was, I'm going to make Strahd a wife so that the land can be cured, or like purified, because his entire goal is like, Barovia sucks ass, and the only way that the curse will go away is if Strahd has a wife. And so like I think her name was like Vasilka or something like that.
Yeah, Vasilka.
She was a Frankenstein.
Was she a flesh golem?
Yeah.
Oof.
You
Where
could
did all
have
Strahd's wives go?
The two that you met were the ones that Strahd threw into the negative plane.
Oh shit!
Because
they
for
failed.
one of the chick inside the tower with the werewolf, she wasn't supposed to be fucking with the werewolves.
Oh.
And so
But she
he's
also
like,
wasn't supposed to be fucking.
Ludmilla?
So.
I'd have to look at
The
their
black
name.
lady.
Yeah.
Ludmilla.
She was not supposed to be fucking with the wolves, and she was essentially using that tower as a pseudo-scientific base of operations to study the werewolves.
That one guy we saved.
Ooh.
That one guy...
Is it the Lugru?
No, that wasn't Luke Guru.
But he mentioned that there was like a werewolf like change of order recently.
Yeah.
Yes. So the Luke Guru, that was supposed to be Emil Toscano or something like that.
Toranescu?
Yeah, something like that. And he was supposed to be... I changed it up because fuck their story.
He's supposed to be a Luguru?
No, he's not the Luke Guru.
Oh, sorry.
He is a werewolf that was recently kicked out of power and captured by Strahd, and the person that gained power, I was going to have it that Strahd took his werewolf abilities and just amped him.
Whoever this other guy was.
Whoever the Luke Guru was, and stuff like that. And there was going to be a moment where you guys could have went to the werewolf den. If you guys would have went to the jail area, which you guys did not necessarily go to. You guys went straight to the bottom crypt.
Oh, like the dungeons of the castle?
That was accidental.
Yeah, you guys went right to the final boss area.
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose, but if you
brother.
guys would have went to the jail area, you would have found Emil, and he would have like helped you get back out and go to the werewolf den.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But he died.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was in
I'm gonna
house
miss,
fell on him.
When I missed my brother lying.
Huh?
The house fell on.
Yeah.
I mean, you're running into
We
them
didn't even
again.
know.
Any other
Not
questions
bad.
you guys? Yeah, this is the time to ask me any
I kind
questions.
of wanted. Was the Luguru actually anyone important or just a dude?
I was gonna make him one of the people of the werewolf tribe that is there,
Yeah.
because the werewolves operate somewhat similarly to like how the vampires are. Like they just are just different people from different families that get caught up in the situation and stuff like that. So like he was going to be an important person from that area,
All right.
but you guys never went there.
It would have been funny if we did say, "Hey, fuck you."
What
Fucking thanks.
What happened to Casimir?
Oh, he went up to the Amber Temple and just did not make it.
Like he died in the snow?
Damn.
Could we have found him?
If you look, yeah,
Where was he?
You fell?
up the mountain somewhere.
A foot sticking out the
It
snow.
was Casimir again? I forget.
His uncle?
My uncle,
Oh.
elf guy.
Oh, yeah.
Vilnius.
Yeah. What about the guy we met?
We totally forgot about him. I feel
Yeah,
like.
Villainous?
Villainous?
Well, we couldn't
Yeah.
find him.
Was he a bad guy?
No,
Oh,
What was
shit.
he was a dude who made a deal with the goddess of Poxes. That's one of the gods that's imprisoned inside.
Ew, I made him all gross.
Oh.
Yeah, it made him all nasty, and he was gonna go in there and attempt to like bargain with her to
Fix
get
his
that
gross.
released. But upon agreeing to that term of getting rid of his Poxes, she was gonna escape, and then she was gonna kill him, and then she would have just been out in the.
So it was like a way to like kind of subtly warn the players
So
of
what
what could
did-
happen.
Oh, okay, so what did he even manage to do? He just what happened?
You guys left him in that temple area, and it's to be presumed that if he would escape, he would probably run into the Nightwalker before
Ah,
Axathander just went, no, sit down.
Damn.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna get base boosted.
What was an old boat grinder?
Hags.
Hags?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hags that
See-
eat children.
Yeah.
See
Yeah.
that I found out about that like a month ago, just because of like,
What-
some videos.
I thought-
Were they the ones who made the
The dream pastries.
The pastries? Okay.
Yeah. And so, actually, like, the way that it is, like, if you guys went back to the village of Markovia at any point, you would have seen one of the hags talking to some of the villagers and then taking their children. And you guys just missed all that.
Okay.
Really like what you did with my character. The little bit of writer-esque. I really enjoyed
Mhm.
that. I like that.
What is
What?
that?
The writer? What?
Writer-esque.
What's writer-esque about it?
Having a secondary like thing in your brain sharing like the same like headspace.
Oh, okay.
Like drawing power from it. I like that.
Very Yu-Gi-Oh-esque as well. Yeah. Anything else, boys? What are some of the things that you liked? Or if you have any questions, you can ask it. But what are some of the things that you liked?
One thing I'm curious about, that one time we went to a crossroad and the three of us had a panic attack with
Mhm.
visions. Was that just Barovia magic that just
Yeah.
talks with you?
Yeah.
I know that
Okay.
for a fact, is when I used to watch Chris Strahd, that
'Cause I-
exact same thing
I
happened.
wasn't certain if that was Strahd specifically or just Barovia itself is just evil and fucks with you.
I know you're supposed to see like someone in the party like
Yeah.
like
It was supposed
dead.
to be someone in the party, but I thought it would be more impactful if it's someone that you knew.
Uh-huh.
And actually, do you plan on playing Guild Arts again?
Yes.
Okay. So then I'll leave that plot point
Because
alone.
for Guild Arts, I'm considering this campaign to be Guild Arts learns how not to be depressed. And
Guild
then-
Arts
and
Origins.
Then, and then anytime I play Guild Arts after this is him actually not being depressed.
That's fair.
I get to play that version
There's a
of Guild
plot
Arts.
point I meant to like add in towards the end of this, but I immediately forgot because I forgot to write it down. But it's a very important
Okay.
plot situation for Guild Arts that has to do with the vision that you saw.
Okay.
And
I was
just-
worried because it seemed important. It was like, what?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
never
yeah.
came up.
Yeah, because like and where you're at, it's like it's hard to bring that type of situation back,
Yeah.
you know, and right at the end, it would have been like
Like lies.
it would have been a plot point that would give him agency, and it would actually probably change his character dynamic.
But we're not going to do it
Well, I'm not mentioning it.
until he plays him again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
Did Ez go to the Visani camp to find her horse?
It wasn't her horse.
Or the horse that was stolen?
Why would she go to find it?
Or sorry, I thought there was a thing about a horse.
There was.
Did she steal a horse?
Yes.
Oh, she stole a horse.
Yeah, she's the one that stole the horse.
What happened to Luvash and Aragal?
Luvash is still at the camp. Aragal, you will see.
I will
Oh
see.
shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He's important
Yep.
later.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason why he did not show up.
Okay. He did do what the prophecy, I guess, said, huh? Oh yeah, what happened? What would have happened to Madame Ava and the rest of those Vistani at this point?
They're minding their business. Speaking of which, just I guess as a fun fact, Madame Ava is actually Strahd's sister.
What?
Yeah.
He has a sister?
Yeah.
Did we learn that?
No.
Is it like a secret?
It's kind of a secret.
What? So what's her? Is there more to that, or that's just?
As far as I know, it's like I may be wrong. It could be not canon, but I'm pretty sure they are related in some very close aspect.
Okay, speaking of relations, why did Baba Lysaga have hologram baby Strahd in her house?
She had the hologram of Strahd in her house because she was the former caretaker
Oh.
of Strahd.
Oh,
Like
she
the
was
nanny?
a nanny.
She was a nanny, and she was so obsessed with Strahd as like a person
An infant.
that she was like, I'm going to be his mother.
It's a little fucking
An actual
weird.
mommy.
It's Barovia.
So is Baba Lysaga like Forgotten Realms canon the Baba Yaga? Or the
Pretty
different-
much.
Okay.
Like if you notice, there's
Like,
different.
like that's Tasha's mom kind of thing, or no?
I don't think.
No,
so.
no, she's. I think.
Baba is a
canonically-
title.
Yeah.
I think canonically, the actual Baba Yaga is like way more powerful.
Yaga is Baba is her name.
It's way
This is
stronger.
Lysaga. It's a different one.
Like if this one is these just take nitpicks from here and there. Example: vampires, werewolves, fucking Frankenstein's monster. You know, that type of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't a lagoon you guys could go fight some shit.
A swamp monster.
I think I told you the Mad Mage of Baratok
Yeah,
was
that's-
Mordenkainen.
Mordenkainen.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
I should have been full bard, spirits bard. That's what I should have been.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
Man, speaking of classes, fucking clerics, man.
Yeah, you were such a bitch to him.
I'm just like,
Clerics and paladins.
Clerics
Both?
is good.
I'm just
Make
like,
this
not
adventure-
even just undead, turn undead, but just like, man, aid and healing spells.
Yeah. They're very
Holy-
useful.
Holy shit.
Oh, Aid straight up saved us.
I feel like-
multiple
Yeah.
occasions.
I was surprised at how useful it
I
was.
feel like low-level clerics aren't great, but when they start getting the really good things later in levels, they get fucking crazy.
Damn.
Like the scale,
That's just full casters.
the scale of level ups for I
Yeah.
think for clerics are just like each level up gives you so much more than other classes.
Well, I feel like there's a gap in between some of them where like you'll only get like
I
spells
know there's
versus
there's a chunk at like under 10, between like 5 and 10. It's just like you only get spells,
which is not necessarily a
fine.
bad thing.
Yeah, whatever.
It just seems clerics can do so much.
Yeah, it's because they have a million spells
They're like
Clerics,
they're like the most
druids.
versatile class, I think.
up there.
Bards and clerics are good. I don't think I'll ever play Volmir again. I'll leave it up to you. He is now an NPC in your world, and he can do what he wants.
Mhm.
Honestly, same.
Yeah,
with
you could just. I kind of like the idea of him just like learning something else.
will
I'm a commoner with the healer feat now. That's all I am.
I will say that like if we do like a couple of like 3 shots or what have you, or a little like mini
adventures?
Yeah, mini adventures. They probably won't get seen as much because they are on the other side.
Right. So
Yeah.
what's the area? This is a whole new place I think you made up, right?
This is that like part
Is
up
it,
north.
is it like northwest of Vusha?
It's northwest on the like near Kaldar Salm.
Should I show them the continent thing I
Yeah.
drew up? All right. So, is the little labels around like where I circled things and wrote that is that going to be canon or no?
I don't know yet.
Okay. So I'll do the one without it. So that is Galatea.
Oh shit.
That
Oh.
and that's the continent.
That's
so
Seoul.
the
That's
northwest
Seoul.
is like is it this area or is it the
It's
panhandle?
it's over here because it's connected to the mountains.
So like north of these mountains?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Thick.
And they're supposed to Kaldar Salm is supposed to be somewhere in this like sea area, right?
Yeah.
In this area.
Yeah, it's like a little bit above that, or like right over. Yeah,
'Cause it's
right
on the
over-
ocean, right?
Yeah, it's right over in that area.
Yeah.
So like you guys were
Yeah.
And Risha is
way
That
east.
way.
Way east. It's not even on the map.
and the place where the Warforged came from, I believe, is this little area.
I thought it was
Or up here.
It's up there.
Somewhere over on this coast.
Yeah.
And Galatea is
Neo
there.
Arcadia.
Yeah, Neo Arcadia. But yeah, so it's like they are junted on the other side of the map, and they're gonna have to figure out a way to get over if they're planning to go to
Here's
Galatea,
your
which
wolf.
could take
Oh.
a
Yeah.
while.
And here's all I did of Caleb's world. It's a
Really?
coastline.
Let me see. Nice.
So far.
Yeah.
I am kind of excited for writing more stuff in Galatea because I have a character. I've played this character one of your things before. It's Anatardi. My drunken master monk.
Oh yeah.
I found out a really good way to rewrite her character, and I think it's really good.
I have two to three different characters that could go into anything in your world. I don't know which one I want to use. I used one already in a one-shot when we did the Waterdeep thing. I called it one-shot because we didn't finish it very
I
far.
just realized if we're going to do, like, 3 shots and whatnot, there are 2 characters, like, Anatardi and someone else. I have to get your input on one of them because they're a Warforged.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
It depends. It depends on how you want to play him.
Well, my character might be a Warforged in that world.
It's gonna be weird.
Also Asian inspired.
It depends on their allegiance, because I can tell you right now, I'm going very close to Mega Man Zero with that.
How about a Warforged that was raised in like Risha, Asian style culture?
I mean, I don't know. We'll have to talk about it when we talk about it.
Can I play the Dr. Whale character?
If I'm
Huh?
play that
Can I play the Dr. Whale character?
You're gonna be evil.
I don't know, maybe.
Actually, no, you can't, because the person that, without getting into any spoilers, is like, there's a reason why Stradio went so fucking batshit crazy right after their personal civil war.
Oh.
And
it is common in history for when civil wars, one side wins, they get so gung-ho still with the energy that they go and conquer other places.
But there's a reason for that, and that's because something or someone is manipulating it from, like...
The puppet master?
Yeah, like, on the low.
Makes sense.
And it's
Shit happens.
part of the reason why everything is kind of going shitty right now.
So someone who's exiled from
Galatea.
Fuchsia wanted to pump up the other side.
Not even exiled for Fuchsia. There are hints and moments that have been sprinkled, not very, I mean, subtly-esque, but you guys weren't necessarily in Fuchsia for it to really be seen, or in Galatea proper. You guys have had one instance of it, and that's only if you were paying attention. So, and I mean, I could tell you which character it is, but it might make it too obvious.
No.
And obviously you're not going to tell us about like the whole what's going to happen next with Fuchsia and all that
Correct.
stuff. Because that'll be used for other
Mm-hmm.
times we play.
Yeah. Can anybody guess the moment I'm thinking about?
Sorry, repeat the what?
Huh?
Repeat the scenario again?
That one of your characters during their session 0 experienced a small inkling of what potentially could happen, but it's not very, very obvious. It's more suspicious.
I don't know. Those fucking water genasi were really sus. I remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was walking on a road, the Raven Queen's like,
Mhm.
go that way.
I know Genasi are
just
important in
hanging
the
out
world.
They are.
Or at least in Galatea.
I was peeing off the side of a boat, and then these genasi were just like, "Hey, stop!
Well, they created a
Keep pissing.
wall.
Do not fucking stop! Do not fucking stop!"
They
You don't pee when I'm thirsty.
they created a wall.
Yeah, a seawall.
And they're keeping all the fire genasi
And
out.
then
Yep.
Keep it
And they're
all
gonna
all
pay
this out.
a wall of
Fire
seamen.
Genasi out and the piss in.
There's a reason for that.
I'm gonna make the fire genasi pay for this wall.
Like, and I'm trying. Like, it's gonna take a minute for me to like
They're not bringing their best.
get to the point without having like 1,000 sessions
Plays the
about
water
it.
genasi.
But
No, you're not.
like, if you want to, I mean, they're not uncommon.
So yeah, how did Genasi... I know like the 4 elements are a big thing in Galatea. How did Genasi come from that? What's the origin of that?
Just walk out.
The primordials are, in my world, what create the djinn.
Okay.
And the primordials that made the prime material originally hail from the elemental planes.
Right.
And so, with that being made, things can spawn from other things.
Just kind of like how the blood of a god can create like life form. And
Correct.
stuff. Okay.
So it's
they have like their own like mythos about
they
it.
have their own mythos.
Whether it's true or not
Yeah.
is to be seen. Okay.
Primordial mythos is based.
And I mean, like, some of them are more obvious than other. Like really, the only one that you can say, like, oh yeah, no, the primordial is totally real is Mgalak because of the pillars.
Like there's some proof that he was there.
Either that he was there or he's sleeping below it.
Yeah.
And it's like the Amtrathian Sea
The
is
big sea in the middle of the whole map.
Yeah, which can be like that could house a Leviathan.
Yeah.
That's potential. Yeah, and it's like the only ones that you can't really
There's a volcano somewhere.
Well, it's not even that because Sekenle is just hot.
It could be anywhere from it could be in a desert, in the sand, or
and the
could be a volcano.
Sekenle Desert is down like south. But then like
sand.
what the fuck
Sand
was the
in a
hummingbird
volcano.
one?
Why?
I never
This could be
remember the
really
hummingbird
spicy
one.
Mexican candy. You never know.
the basin or whatever.
Covered in chili.
I gotta find it.
In a
You also
volcano.
probably changed stuff from last time I looked. So
Probably.
Insane.
Yeah.
so you named it. What's the northwest place that we popped out? George and I and Irina. Where was it called?
Washington.
Silionisk.
Some weird city
Southern
called
Akira.
Yakima.
Akira.
Mhm.
Is that like a
Oh,
nation or
no.
something?
Get out of there. Get out.
Spokane.
Oh,
Then
no.
that's like really far away. That's
Yeah,
like
that's like
saying
super far away.
That's like from England to like.
And if you think about it, it's extra weird,
the
right?
overdose.
Because you got like Barovia's been off the map for years.
So where was in that space before?
Fog.
Ocean.
So a city spawned and landed on another city.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Sounds like a then problem.
There
Sounds
was
like the next
a
campaign.
whole futuristic
my character.
society there, and then Barovia just fell on it. It's gone forever. It's space travel, but not anymore.
He got wicked witched.
Yeah.
it's like a
Vandora. Or Vanodor. Oh,
sorry.
Vanodra. That's what it was.
Vanodra.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the name of the.
Yeah, because they're based off of like the tortoise, the fox, a sea serpent, and a hummingbird.
Okay.
So, but it's like you can't really like the resting place of a hummingbird. If it was to be real, there's no indication of where that would be because it's like mostly that the genasi.
the wind.
Yeah, the wind genasi or air genasi hang over to like the southwest in like the plains area.
Yeah, where the
But it's like,
winds whip around.
There's not really you can't really put a body there, and the fire genasi hang out mostly in the southeast, but it's all sand. So it's like there's no bodies
You're
that could
right,
be
it's
there,
sand.
but like
More of a presence, like a spiritual presence.
yeah.
Or like a force.
Yeah. So it's like you never know. I like the idea of because I feel like Genasi never really have that big of story elements,
Yeah.
and I like the idea of the elements taking place or having a bigger part
Center
in the
stage.
universe
Yeah.
versus like, oh, the dragons are coming to smite our balls and
Is it a thing where Galatea is where the is like the thing like
That's what my story is about.
that's why you should run Tyranny of Dragons in your world.
bailiff.
I don't know how.
Oh,
We'll get you the
Nuts.
we'll get you the book and you can
If you
edit
give me the book, that would be great.
and then you can modify it to fit your world. Anyways, is
Heavily
it
modify stuff.
yeah? Is it a thing where Galatea is
No.
Okay.
Here's a question. So in the whole continent or whatever you want, the world or whatever, is that mythos about the four elemental primordials the whole thing there, or is that just like a Galatea mythos?
That is a Galatea mythos,
Okay.
but that's only because like other places potentially is like
Believe in other things.
exactly
And no one knows which is correct.
correct.
Kind of like in real life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't make sense that Christianity is so huge when we have every other religion before it.
Sure. Zoroastrianism.
Yeah. Well, the fact that, like, three religions consecutively can have a Jesus-related figure...
A prophet.
And somehow Christianity is the only one that's correct. Doesn't
I
make
think
sense.
every religion thinks that their God is correct.
Well, no, because now there's a difference. If you go to, like, Egyptian mythology or, like, Greek mythology, what have you... they're mythologies, but when you talk about Christianity, it's a religion.
Well, it's because we live in a Western country.
Exactly.
But if you lived in like China, it would be different.
Well, a lot of Asian countries also still like believe in
If
Christianity
we lived
heavily.
in Iran, say, it'd be
Yeah,
different.
like literally, I feel like the only place that doesn't necessarily have that type of like heavy duty Christianity slapped on their nuts is like India.
Muslim.
It's just the
Yeah.
Western world. It's just like Europe and America and stuff, and a little bit of Asia.
And like the Muslims are basically just the Bible with a tint shade.
Yeah. It's just
Well, let's go to like
desert.
let's go to like
Jesus.
Thailand and like talk about like cool
More
like
extreme desert Jesus.
Well,
cool
It's
like,
like-
witches
like,
that
he
live in the
parties
jungle.
long.
Yeah, but I'm like even compared
If
to
you
like
wanna leave,
Japan,
you're dead.
like
Yeah.
we have the Shintoism and there's like we have a god for everything.
Yeah.
We have a god of the big toe,
Well,
and then the
Big toe.
Americans and the English came in and was like,
Oh, but they're not. The Christians were persecuted real hard when Ieyasu got
Oh, yeah, they
in
were.
power.
They were fucking crucified.
that's what I'm saying.
That's one of the reasons they shut themselves off for what
Yeah.
100 years.
Those goddamn Dutch.
Anyways, but yeah.
But no, yeah,
So there could potentially be major implications depending on what type of party you guys want to do for that.
I love conflicting mythos in fantasy worlds. It makes it a lot more like kind of like Elder Scrolls lore, where like you don't know if the lore you're digesting is propaganda or not or real.
Oh, he's not like Daredevil.
Alright, so what else you guys got? Any more questions? Any more favorite situations? Things you wish could have been like maybe a little bit more explained?
Stop moving.
A disabled man's being assaulted.
I still really enjoyed Strahd. It was very dark.
Oh, it's because there's no
The
sun.
sun's not out.
Well, yeah,
I know.
I prefer stories that aren't as dark. That's just me. I still liked it.
Well, no, I agree with you because I listened back to like the last podcast we did when we were talking about Strahd. Like my number one worry was us going from Voros,
which is
out of the abyss,
Yeah.
right into Strahd.
But it's a different kind of dark.
It's a different.
It definitely felt different. It felt we had more control over the actions.
When Voros it was a bit more like oppressive.
Yeah, which I believe is what we said about it last time.
Season 3 is gonna be not bad at all.
Right. Well, I mean, no, season
Except
2
for
wasn't
the
bad.
orcs.
We're gonna be killing the shit out of orcs.
For the first part of it, sure.
Yeah.
That's not the main conflict.
Yeah.
The main conflict is the magic school story where I Muso all the first year students.
No, you get to learn about a ward and go to Tolkien.
Well, no,
where
the
you-
first things first. Fucking Adagio's gonna get butt raped by Mechanus
That's
and the
first.
Time Police.
The plane of Mechanus.
Yeah.
My character has the saddest backstory, bar none. No one's gonna beat that.
For season 3?
Yeah, I have to talk to you about my
I don't know if
backstory
it's
for Cole.
true because I don't know everyone else's backstory
I
yet.
have to
Pretty
talk
fucking-
to
Yeah,
you
you
about it
fool.
at some point.
Shut up, you English daredevil,
Yeah, essay?
bitch.
I have all of us playing Frostmaiden to prepare for Voice season 3, and it's a
Dude,
lot
you're
of
like
work.
Spider-Man. You're gonna get kissed by Mary Jane.
Because all I'm doing for Voice season 3 is I'm going to make
Six
the
up right
locations fleshed out
Hey, it's me, Mary
and
Jane.
let you guys go. So wherever you want to go,
That's dangerous.
it's a sandbox, which is what got you killed.
Give me those
because I just let you
Spider-Man.
guys go wherever you want.
Let's kill him again.
Alright, so.
It's like
Yeah.
you guys can try to go the orc thing, but you guys can just say no and just go somewhere else.
Oh no, I do want if he's being like given intelligence and where the orcs are, he will go.
Right
How do you
there.
feel about
And
half-orcs?
you know how Amarok is. He is a one gold
Do they
type
do
of
the same
dude.
thing
I
to
thought you
orcs
said
do?
we were being conscripted anyway.
Yeah, but you can just
They're
You can go
Yeah.
AWOL.
yeah you can just like sneak away.
Well, I don't want to do that. Sounds like some repercussions.
I need a
don't want
reason
to
for
do
you guys to have the quest, but you can
Yeah.
deny the quest if you want. I'm literally making this like a Bethesda game.
I don't have
Yeah.
citizenship.
Can I write a
If they
voice
have
vertically
orcs
up
doing
a
the
mountain?
same
You can
things
T-pose on the
orcs are
ground.
doing, then fuck 'em.
And clip in the ground.
So I'll ask
I don't have
this.
citizenship anywhere. It can't be conscripted.
That's not how it works.
Forcibly.
They don't take a
This is Russia. That it doesn't
I'm too
matter.
brown to be
If you're-
conscripted.
If you're around, you're
if you're around, you're
no,
brown.
see, you gotta break your leg, and then you'll be
No.
fine.
So
I got bone spurs.
I want to do a
It's a
round
system
table
for us.
of favorite moment.
Ooh.
So I'll start with Chance. I swear to God, most of you are probably going to say the same fucking thing.
That's a real good question.
You want me to come back?
I got one.
Yeah, come back to me.
There it is. That's favorite.
So is that your favorite
No.
moment?
You are a clown.
My favorite moment was the first second of Barovia where I accidentally got Gildarts killed.
I knew you were gonna say
That was definitely a wild moment that I wasn't ready for happening.
It set the tone for the whole campaign.
It did. It did.
I liked any of the moments where we were doing like role play.
Mm.
We were playing chess. And stuff
I was
like that,
gonna
so I
say
liked
my
that
favorite moment of the whole campaign is the first time we played chess in the Blue
stuff. The
Water
first
Inn.
downtime was
The
pretty good.
Yeah.
realization
Yeah.
of what he was, like relative to my character.
Yeah.
That was the most intense, like Jordan Peele sweat moment like, for the both of us.
That was pretty good.
Oh
too.
yeah, no, that was a great moment. 'Cause it was like, oh my God, he actually just might kill him. There might just be a whole party fucking shut down.
It was
right
the
now.
one time, and I think any of the campaigns we've played, where the two of us have been completely serious.
Yeah, yeah. What
And
about
that's
you?
what makes it scary because we're constantly goons.
Yeah. What about you two?
I see one of my favorite moments is the trial, the Raven Queen's trial.
Okay.
Mhm.
That was a good one too. Yeah.
But,
I
but
was-
also the
I was so mad about that part because Aloysius was fucking dead. There was Volero was supposed to introduce himself as the Raven Queen's patron right there, and he didn't realize it, and he didn't catch it until after he died, and I gave him a snippet,
Okay.
and he was like, "X, you bitch."
But I also like shoot. I'm trying to. Again, one of the times when they were playing chess, one of the specific things that I think Kaleb said.
Oh,
I'm trying to
he'll
remember.
never sacrifice his queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the guy just really
the
told that
advice
story
that was
for
given,
us
he
too.
just says you got
She was fearless and crazy.
you do this and you'll win.
She
And
was
then
also
he did
his
that,
mom.
and then he just like
It worked. It worked out.
Like, I like that a lot too. That was
And God
cool.
help him if anybody
Short but
disrespects
sweet.
his queen.
Ebey?
What?
What was one of your favorite moments?
I really like Bruhig's introduction because that was a mess.
Yeah, that one was a good one.
My
I like Ruby.
I don't want to spoil my epilogue.
Just your
that
epilogue?
plot line. No, just the plot. Everything that led
The
up to
plot
that.
line?
The plot line?
The plot line that led up to that.
I think I know a fair bit because Andrew told me a bunch about what he wanted Ruby to do.
Well, no, it's just like, okay, so you're gonna listen to it. Are any of the rest of you gonna listen to it?
No.
Might.
Maybe.
Because I mean, like, he could just spoil it right now.
He could.
But I won't.
But he
I
Hey,
would.
you don't got it.
I don't want to.
But the DM shouldn't if the player.
If I'm still gonna play as Aloysius,
I think I
no.
kind of want it to be more of a surprise.
Okay.
Same.
It's the same reason why I didn't like after the Crossroads bit. I didn't like watch anything else.
I mean, it's
I still don't know what
something
you
that I
guys saw
feel
in the
like-
Crossroads because I didn't watch it.
It's something that I feel like even if you guys don't watch the episode, you will find out about when we
Yeah,
come back together.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because like, I thought about that ending, and I'm like, no, this is gonna make the most sense without any type of weird trying to find that person moment. You know how like you see in many anime, it's gonna be like, it's just not gonna happen.
How dare you?
Fuck you.
Worst moment.
I died.
Worst.
I died.
The first part of the game.
My favorite moment is early.
Yes, it was actually. Yes, it was. I was so mad.
Us trying to fucking convince Luvash to get his fucking blood.
That was such a shit show.
That was
Bullshit.
a mess, but it
That
was
was
good.
pretty annoying.
Because
That
none
was
of our
pretty annoying.
characters are the kind of person who just outright say that.
Well, no, like his
Exactly.
character should be the character that should be able to do that.
Which
Yeah.
his
Yeah, but yeah,
roleplay powers were turned off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I used up all that energy for the anger I
Yeah.
spewed for first.
Your roleplay powers were turned off that
Because
day.
Kaleb was being a fucking bitch.
The duality of man.
Also, another good moment was when Strahd would like figure out who I am when he was
Mhm.
fucking choking me. He was like,
Yeah. Yeah, but
Worst?
so
Good. That was good. Another good one.
so Luvash sucked. What else did you guys hate?
That was mostly our fault.
That was totally your fault.
I forgot about that part of the ritual that we needed that.
I was hoping so much that you guys would fuck up because I thought it would be so funny.
Well,
If
what
we all just died?
Yeah, we just died.
Yeah, you would have just died. I told you like your entire side would become black, despite the fact that you're already dead. If you guys were still awake, and all you would hear is a dark laugh, and you guys would have been dead.
we almost died, like lost 18 times. You said.
Yeah, because you guys had one left, and then one of you would light a second one up. And it was so fucking close every time. And I was so mad about it. I was like, God damn it!
Goddamn.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of other things of the story.
Personally, I would say this, like, me, Derrick, I would have liked to have done some more side quests.
Yeah.
You guys.
But I was terrified of them.
Yeah.
No, we were so terrified of side quests, we willingly let Valaki get destroyed.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to do side quests.
So I can't believe
funniest
you guys
thing
did
is
that shit.
I've done I did a lot of those side quests last time we tried to run it, or we did a few of them that were in Velocity.
You did Bone Grinder. You did
We did the bones in the church,
You did the Bones in Church.
and we would have been fine.
Yep.
Like you guys were panicking over the.
We
no
fought-
No.
We have.
He was panicking. He convinced the party to say no, fuck that, because the last time he did it, he had to burn down the goddamn house just to get out.
Portable ram.
We definitely would have been fine.
But no, I think we fight vampire spawn there, and you said we fight hags in the.
Yeah, there's hags.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the hags are the ones that I pretty much insta killed.
Yeah, you can solo the hags.
Oh wow.
I yeeted them out of the windmill.
So from what I remember from when I watched Dice Camera Action play Strahd in 2016 when it first kind of came out, was to stop Strahd, they did a weird time travel plot where they went back to when the wedding was being held between Sergei and Tatiana, and Strahd breaks in, and that's where the party rolls up and is like, no, we're letting this wedding happen. Get the fuck out of here, Strahd.
That's interesting. Yeah, but like,
and they all get like suited up for the wedding, and they're like
stuff is always
they're like
yeah.
Sergei's bridesmaid or like grooms or what the fucking word is. I don't
how they go back in time.
I don't know how they did it. I think it was something to do with a weird device in the castle, like something about throwing gems into something. I don't remember how it works.
It can be finicky.
Like I like the idea of time travel, but when I was thinking about how it works.
I don't know if it's in the book. This probably might have been
going
just Chris
forward
Perkins being
works
silly.
the best, which is why I had like the time gap. You guys were gone, so it's like.
Is there a part of the castle that does include like being able to teleport to different parts of it?
Yeah.
Is that the thing I was thinking of with like, the colored fire and gems and stuff?
That is a hag's room, probably up top.
Oh, okay.
But again. You guys didn't explore enough for it to
Is there
matter.
anything else in the castle that's cool that we didn't get to see?
Absolutely. I'm sure there was.
Do you have anything in mind, Xavier, that would have been cool to run?
If you want to hand me the Strahd book, I'll read you some stuff in the castle.
I would have.
I don't.
Just my perception of the whole campaign is I felt as though we were getting by the skin of our teeth every time.
Oh shit!
It definitely felt like that.
Probably
at your house.
Probably. There's you guys missed like a shit ton of items.
We fucking
crypts.
like tripped over our dicks into like
the
main encounters.
Yeah, I was like,
time.
I could just let him go, but no, like the moment's too perfect. Like
we walked into a hag coming out of the swamp water. Going,
I forget what exactly led you guys down there, but I think it was like one of your readings.
Down to where we fought Strahd?
Yeah, like I think
we were just wandering around.
No, I think one of your readings said something about a crypt, and that's where you guys went.
No,
the dead layer.
We were looking for Strahd's coffin, so we would know where to go to put him down.
Because
we were like, coffin is down, so we'll go down.
Fight.
And then fight happens.
Was it something about like the earth that he like sleeps in or something?
Yeah.
X, what were your favorite and least favorite moments?
That haven't already been
The
mentioned.
least favorite moment was probably the one fight that we cut in Arkansas.
Oh, the hallway thing.
Yeah, because it doesn't have to be there, but it's there, and it just wastes time.
The least favorite moment is when the fucking whole thing blew up and got caught fire when we didn't do anything about it.
No, you guys tried. It doesn't work.
It just blew up for no fucking reason.
Well, because I shot a fire elemental.
Yeah, you shot a baby fire elemental.
I'm surprised that did that.
When we burnt that house down on accident.
Nobody had control water.
They did have insurance.
Yeah, my favorite probably would have to be that either the final fight with Strahd, because he felt like more of a threat than Vampire did. Just because of the way things were set up and like the monologue before it.
Yeah, so Vampire didn't feel like a threat. The arena felt like a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I told X, like, I didn't care for the Vampire fight, not because of anything that X did wrong with it. I think the way that the fight is designed by the person that made it is, it doesn't make a strong boss, it nerfs the players.
Yeah.
I loved it.
You didn't get touched.
I don't like the idea.
You were
having to make charisma checks as a wizard. Why my spellcasting is intelligence. And to be able to do anything, like, if it was just leveled spells, like, maybe, it's fine. But, like, I couldn't do anything.
I love moving 7 feet at once.
Yeah, it's like,
everything was anti-player and not make boss strong.
Yeah.
Well, I like that it wasn't really fighting a boss, it was fighting like
that's where
it was an exorcism.
That's where it was more of a
fighting
Markovia. I would have rather it been that there were men coming in from every direction. We had to hold them off versus one guy that just hides in the.
That probably would have been harder. Honestly.
Yeah,
I would have been more fun.
My least favorite part was when Vampire gained form.
Yeah, no, before Vampire showed up itself.
Yeah,
it
that was
cool.
that's what my problem was. And after doing that, I was like, man, I could have just not had the essence be there and just send more dudes, and it would have been fine.
Yeah, having it if it ended up being like a defend the area kind of thing until the thing's over, that would have been super.
I almost wanted to just like run it back. and redo it that way. And I was like, fuck, but it just, the situation is what it is.
That's fine. I mean, overall the campaign was still really good. So.
Yeah. And my other favorite part was your initial meeting with Vladimir and the speech that he gave towards you guys, and how you guys saw he was like a threat, and then he had like a moment like where he's standing there like he knows like, okay, I can't let you kill Strahd, and like the blizzard apparates from him and shit like that. I thought his entire like character to that point was really cool. Him getting punted off of the mountain was just like, I don't know why I brought him here, but I'm gonna have Esmeralda take care of it.
And she took care of it.
And she took care of it.
She got big and kicked.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about Lorelai and Esmeralda as characters?
They were so fucking dope.
I like Esmeralda.
They're really cool.
They're the epitome of mommy step on me.
Might
Well,
be a
I also
personal
love
problem.
the dynamic of where one of them is like much more crass.
Mhm.
And
Cookie Monster pajamas.
Yeah, and the other one's a little more refined and classy.
Burnt cigarette
Yeah.
hole in the Cookie Monster pajamas.
Yeah, no, I was
Metsy Bun hasn't showered in
But
3
they're
days.
really not that different.
right. They're really not that different. Like
3-day-old mascara.
Like the extended family of Strahd with the third brother and all that stuff. Like, I think if you want to hand me Ravenloft,
The Strahd Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, the Strahd Cinematic Universe.
Gonna make 1 Strahd trillion tickets.
I'm Strahding up.
It's Strahding time.
It's Strahding time.
So I wanted.
Let's do this campaign again, but we're all Strahd.
Fighting who?
Curse of Strahd. Curse of Strahd was the greatest.
So I had a fucking idea, but it never came down to it because you guys never got to the point where like Irina died. So
wait. Tell them. What would have happened if we would have brought Irina to Kresk?
Because you know, right?
I forget.
Doesn't the pool heal them?
So yeah.
Oh yeah.
The pool. The fucking pool.
There's that like little
Remember the pool that was actually a holy water pool?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the ghost of Sergei is in that pool.
I don't know if that would have worked out.
I would have made something up.
Okay.
And if you bring in the book, if you bring Irina there, he just like is like, all right, I'm gonna take you someplace safe. And then just drags him into the pool.
Yeah, he splits the souls.
And
So that Irina will never be able to be reincarnated in Barovia again.
And he gets to stay. It gets to be with his honey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Okay.
Yep.
Damn.
Which
Is Mark
it might the good ending.
No, he would still have Irina, but Irina and Tatiana would be two different people.
Huh.
Oh, okay. Good ending.
Okay.
So would Strahd not desire her anymore?
No, he would still desire her.
He
would be pissed off. He would have showed up right there.
We probably would
He
have.
would have
Oh,
showed
yeah.
up right there and fought you guys in that town.
What I saw in the original thing I watched with Strahd, Chris Perkins ran it so that once they left Kresk after the thing with the abbot and all that stuff, Strahd was there with a gang of werewolves, and he was riding on his horse, and he scooped up Irina and just fucking flew up in the air. And what happened was one character like zapped Strahd or something, and Irina got dropped and she cracked her head and died.
She got Gwen Stacy.
She got Gwen Stacy.
So,
and then Strahd got really
so with Tatiana being a native in Barovia, if she would have died at any point, she would have got reincarnated into somebody else or into a person that already exists.
You mean Irina if she died?
Yeah, if Irina, but like
Could it have been me?
So if Volmir would have died, would that have happened to him?
no. So it's Volmir? Yeah.
The Sergei would have
But
gone.
Volmir.
So I could have kept playing a new character.
Potentially.
Same
Hey, it's me,
brain.
Malvir the Raven.
I guess my brain would be the same, but my soul would. I wouldn't remember.
You would remember
because
that
Irina
thing.
didn't remember Tatiana
Correct.
stuff.
Guys, it's me, Malvir the Raven. I'm a new character.
Malvir the Raven.
I'm a dentist.
So here's like the
I'm a physical therapist.
Here's the different incarnation of like Tatiana. One is Irina, which makes sense. Ez was one of the choices.
Okay.
Oh, I did not even
Vasilka
realize.
would have
Okay.
been a choice.
Yeah.
Two identical twins who
Twins?
Yes. Who are devout servants of the god Ezra.
Guys.
A dude.
It could have been me!
It says
18
Renora
naked
Laurent,
cowboys in the showers at Barovia.
the teenage son of Chantal.
Teenage
That's not cool. That's not cool.
No,
we don't do
no,
that.
No, we run it back. Guy we killed.
Zero naked teenagers.
Petra Relnovich, a young prodigy who has gained local renown for her remarkable paintings of what she calls dream lives.
So is this like an order? Like if these people die, the next person?
No, this is a D8 roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow! I didn't even know that.
Let's play Curse of Strahd again and kill all of those people to see what happens.
It's a random person.
Kill them. Kill everyone in Barovia.
A leader of a different Vistani band. And a dragonborn son of a human goat herders that live near the ruined manor of Argynvost.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there were dragons.
Okay, you damn bastard son of a goat herder.
Oh, maybe because the
Strahd would have been a scaly.
The proximity
Yes.
to Argynvost hold, maybe like in the dragon worshippers might have like had one of the babies be like a weird dragon.
Right.
born.
But here's the thing, right? Like when I was looking through this, there's another Ravenloft adventure that has to do more with Van Richten.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And one of the characters in there
Van Richten could have been.
is
You're Irina. I'm Irina.
a relative, a legit relative of Strahd. And her entire deal is like, I want to go back to Barovia. I want to kill Strahd, and I'm going to become the new superpower.
Oh, I saw that. She has her own domain of dread.
Is that kind of where
I'm
Lorelai
thinking,
got
right?
you got inspiration for Lorelai?
Yeah, that's where I got inspiration from Lorelai.
Oh, nice. Cool.
More like Floralai.
Who is Valmir's dad? He never.
Palpatine!
I left that to you. I never thought about
I
it.
never thought about it.
It was a Vistani guy who just gave him all the stuff he needed
Yeah,
to know,
you
including
never-
the Tome of Strahd, I guess, and just
Somehow
left.
Palpatine.
He found shit.
Somehow the Vistani.
Maybe I'll find him in
stuff.
Galatea.
Maybe. Because then that begs my question: who the fuck is Fell's dad?
Oh, it was fucking his shit.
You
Oh,
said
it
no.
was-
It was his
Serious?
dad.
Okay.
So my dad was a tiefling.
Yes and no.
What? Okay.
I killed
Am
your
I
dad.
Fell's dad?
He wasn't a tiefling
Prior to
at
fucking my mom.
conception. Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
my
'cause she had
dad
Damn,
Fell's
so my
dad?
season 3 character has connection to 2 different characters from season 2
Aha.
now.
I did it. I killed your dad.
Oh no.
I'm also not denying nor saying.
I'm neither
yes
confirming
to
or
what you just
denying.
said. Yeah. About the whole before tiefling or
That's
after
not
tiefling.
like a revelation. That's like deny me all you want. I know I'm right.
No.
Your dad was everyone in Menzo who fucked your mom. There you go.
Okay, so
Ugh.
not much changed.
Everyone in Menzo.
He had
Dude,
Charlie.
that's a fuck ton of child support. I'm just saying.
He had Charlie. From
I
Always
wouldn't have
Sunny's,
gotten it. It's a woman-ran
backstory.
city-state.
Yeah, Torth is pretty rich.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have gotten any of it. I'm a man. I have a penis.
No, your mom got
What
it.
did you say?
Your penis.
A penis.
Hey, there were
Trying to find
we
this.
can fix that.
Oh,
I mean, his poster of Fell is still in the castle that you took from Menzo.
Yeah, it's got a
Bitch
Photoshop
boy.
pussy.
It says bitch boy on it. Yeah.
No, it's got a Photoshop pussy.
Who's got Photoshop?
I don't know.
It's called painting then.
Hey, if the Russians could edit out people that they didn't like in their photos back in like fucking the 60s, then
This
we
is-
could do
this
that.
is-
They edited
You're
them
saying
out
that
by
Drow
killing
are
them
the
and
Russians?
retaking the photo.
Yeah. Yeah, the Drow. I don't know. They're an
Should we-
oligarchy.
Okay.
I don't know what makes an oligarchy an oligarchy.
Country that's
we're
run by
cutting
the
that.
church. And-
Really?
Or the rich people.
I was gonna say that's like the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other-
Country that's run by rich people.
the other person is called
It's
Lissa
pretty damn
von
close for us, then.
Zarovich.
Lissa.
No,
Lissa.
the U.S. is.
Is that was that supposed to be what Lorelai is based off?
That's what Lorelai is based off
But
of.
you're just gonna run Lorelai instead of this character.
Yeah.
When are we gonna do the
Because she would look too much like Tatiana.
Oh.
When are we gonna do the Egyptian inspired one?
Oh,
Hey.
Is that the Egyptian part of the map? I drew
potentially.
Because that's fucking sick.
I like its idea. I like its domain of dread. I gotta read a
I
little
want to
bit.
play Moon Knight. That's my character for that.
Moon Knight.
Play Mark Spector.
I want to be like a warlock of
You can play Mark
Khonshu.
Spector. I'll play Stephen Grant.
We need someone else to play Jake Lockley then.
Chance, you need to be like a warlock of Khonshu,
Yeah, I could do that.
like a moon-based warlock.
Yeah. Or a Moon Druid.
You could
Sword
be,
in
say,
combat.
be a moon druid to just be an overpowered piece of shit.
Yeah, and my fucking druid transformations to just be the fucking suit.
You have to be like a jackal.
What's the new
Jackal.
fucking busted
Jackal.
ass moon? Is it
Jackal.
Moon Cleric?
Derrick.
No.
Moon Cleric?
The one
Like,
that
like a
Mercer
double
made?
concentrate?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a Matt Mercer one.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's still sick.
But it's only on its own specific
rotation.
yeah, it's class
That's fine.
based
That's still-
spells.
Moonbeam.
Yeah, double moon.
Moonbeam, boom, beam!
Yeah,
Like,
Harakir.
that's dumb.
The
Huh?
domain of the ancient dread.
You
the
can
Dark
combine that
Lords
into the-
is,
The
You
ice
can
cream.
make your own
Top.
cheese
Harakir?
stick.
The ice
Yeah.
cream beam.
The cream beam.
The heavy whipping cream beam.
I don't like how those
You could
only
do a
have like
moonbeam
one or
and a
two
sunbeam
pages
to make the
about
orange
it, right?
You start to
dreamsicle.
cast it, and it slowly slides out.
It gives you the basic goings on.
Okay.
The enemy's like,
It's like
that looks
3
pretty tasty.
pages.
Oh no! It's like Austin Powers
There's
when the
like
guy gets run over by the steamroller.
Rolls, returns, Dark
Ooh,
Lord Soul.
I could play Cadenza because she's like she's like an Arabian inspired character,
That's not
Okay.
true.
a bard.
Yeah. There's
Do it
even,
right now.
they even have specific gods here.
Okay,
Yeah.
like this whole area of the world could have its own mythos, kind of like Galatea.
Well, these I think these are actual Egyptian gods.
Oh shit,
Yeah. Because Neb's an Egyptian god, and so is not Sek, but it's pretty close.
is like
Sekhmet.
Khepri in there?
Sex.
No, they only have like 7 here.
What's the alligator one?
Memphis.
Donald.
Amit.
Yeah.
So
Sobek and Amit.
So- Sobek.
Sobek, yeah.
an Amat, yeah.
Amit.
Isn't I thought it was AMUT.
AMMIT.
Oh, because I know there's one in SMT4 that's like an alligator with like a dog body
Yeah.
called Amut, but it might be from like a different.
That
culture.
crow cussy got me acting strange.
Chrissy?
No.
Caleb knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Am I right, buddy?
I was like,
Ethan Hawke's a lucky man.
well,
Well, also not.
Also not,
He
yeah.
died, yeah.
but also he's Ethan
Oh,
Hawke.
that's sick.
Ethan Hawke is pretty sick.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that one.
I thought he would have gotten some armor.
His last name's Hawke. That's fucking cool.
But his first name is Mike.
His name's Ethan.
Hi guys, my name is Ethan.
I've got a PhD.
So are you
What?
actually gonna?
Urology.
I think I remember you saying you don't want to run Avernus.
And piss
No,
off.
I do want to run Avernus. I would rather not,
You have to.
but I would love somebody else to do it.
I already have a cool character idea. So
But
I'm
I will
I
run
have a
Avernus.
fucking character for you
I don't know if I want to play
that I
Shima
want
or
to
not.
run in Avernus, but I could run it somewhere else. But
I-
Avernus would make the most sense.
From what I listened to a video of the basic story of it. It was like an hour or 2 hours long.
I know like the first like 3 or 5 levels sucks.
Right, they're bad.
I know you said you were just gonna completely.
I'm
go away
thinking
with
about completely
Like
skipping
starting
it.
at level 5 and
Like what it could be is like I might illusion it as a 3-shot and turn it into a campaign without you guys realizing it.
that. Well, now I'm not gonna trust you.
Well, now every 3-shot that we do, I'll just assume.
Is this Avernus?
Yeah.
No, you'll know.
I'll ask at the end of every episode.
No, because
Oh, wait,
you'll know by the end of episode 3 if it's Avernus.
Yeah, we'll go by the Spy of Despair and we'll end
There's
up in
a
hell.
In the
specific
last
character
episode,
I want to
we
run for
didn't cover
Avernus
that,
because
so.
it makes sense thematically, but also for other reasons.
Okay, so think about it like this. Every 3-shot that I run will be like
We'll have at least 3 episodes.
No, really? Who would have guessed?
Actually, it'll be 6 because most sessions are cut in half.
Oh shit, I was
Separate
wrong.
episodes.
Ooh.
But we take a
as I
break.
was
Ryan-
saying
Ryan,
before I
don't be a
was
cunt.
rudely interrupted by a jackass.
You're Ryan.
Every 3-shot I'm going to do it as if we're doing a campaign, but they're going to be shorter, right?
Okay.
So if you are going to play a character, have it be the same character, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because like we'll have like the 3 shots, right? But that'll be like, let's say the initial 3-shot, we'll just say I don't fucking know, like start at 3, and then it could end at like
40.
5, right? Depending on the situation. And the next one will go like 5 till maybe 7, and then by the time you hit like the 3rd one, it's like oops, all Avernus.
Play Bog Witch.
And then once that transition happens, then we can talk about whether or not you guys actually want to do Avernus or not. If we're not doing anything at the time.
You're gonna play Bogwart Slump.
No, I've got a
Speaking-
character called
speaking-
the Bog Witch.
This is the Bog Witch.
Yeah.
Speaking of campaign stuff, so
This is a gross sandwich.
I'm like
It's actually
Middle
calzone.
Sand.
the week,
Yeah.
the first weekend of next month we do Frost Maiden.
Something like that.
Basically, yeah.
June.
Okay. And
Early
then
June,
We
let's
do
say that.
Frost Maiden.
We do Frost
And
Maiden
we
as
do-
soon as it starts to get warm. And then I realized I was like, there were some extra details I did need to get from you guys for the session zeros.
And that's,
Mainly you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Elephant
You
Man.
get to wrestle?
Republican.
What?
Oh,
Oh, he's an
fuck.
elephant. He's an elephant.
Okay.
So
Are you a
did
queer?
we have any ideas
I'm
what
black.
we do after Boris Season 3?
No, we haven't discussed that because that is I
It's
gotta
a
figure-
while.
That's a long
Frost
while.
Maiden's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Voros is gonna take.
It's
a while.
at
It's gonna
least
take longer than
mid-2023.
Strahd, right?
You want to do something?
Yes.
Frostman's probably gonna take
Which
longer
book?
than
It's
Strahd.
longer than Strong.
Twenty-
Well, you're up
Dragons?
You're up
A
next.
bunch of them.
A bunch of them.
I want to start a 1-20 campaign.
Oh,
Yes!
fuck.
Yes! Because Derrick, you're up next because it was you doing Tomb, then me,
Tomb,
and then
Boros,
him, and then you,
him,
and then you need to go again.
And me, yeah.
Unless anyone else wants
Because
to.
basically the way I want to run.
I'll run a one-shot every once in a while, but it's better for now.
Because basically part of the thing I want to run with my 120 campaign is
Dragons.
I want to like change up our formula slightly a little bit. I want to put more dungeons in it. I want to put like
More dragons?
make certain checks more viable.
More ants.
Like I want
Less
medicine to
dragons.
be more viable. I want animal handling to be more viable. I want to focus more on
Can I get the Baba Yaga?
on like diseases, things like that. Carry weight, food. Which you
Right,
never
can you
think
carry
about
weight?
food.
Huh?
I want
Can you
food to
make
matter
cashews?
at least somewhat.
So you want to make it more survival based.
Until I get bored.
Are you gonna make money have weight?
Yes.
So it's gonna be survival based more.
A little more survival
That's
based.
what we
I
got.
don't
Oh,
want to
okay.
make it. I don't want to make
What?
it difficult, but
He's gotta get
I'd
back
like
holding.
to make that stuff
Gives
matter.
out so much money.
Right.
I know.
So
That's why we
money
need a
has
bag of
weight.
holding.
Track of your goddamn arrows, that kind of thing.
So if money has weight, then we'll no longer get the Derrick special of 20,000.
No, you'll get it. You just have to figure out how to carry it.
And so basically, part of the deal there is also.
buy-
Per
house.
person.
We'll have to buy a house.
But I also have modules I want to run. So I'm going to put it in the world. I'm going to put a bunch of modules in there, but modify the modules so they fit in the world.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you said you wanted to run like Witchlight at some
Yes, I
point.
want to run Witchlight.
So this 1-20 campaign is...
Granted, it's not gonna all be modules because not all modules have a high level. So at some point I have to be original, make something up.
So most of these
After
are
like
just...
level like 13, you're gonna pretty much just write.
So you're not going to run a big campaign book, you're just going to string along a series of little ones
Yes.
to go up to 20?
Which I might change stuff here and there depending because I also want to do a little bit of a sandbox. I don't want to railroad you guys.
Yeah.
Do it.
So like, if you guys want to do something else entirely, then I was like, well, shit, I'll just make something up for that then.
But is there going to be an overall story to it? Or is it all going to be very,
Maybe.
separate? Is it like going to be like
Maybe
Monster
not.
of the Week kind of thing?
Is it gonna be playing
it's
scale?
it's gonna be Monster of the Week for a while. I might put it in an overarching story.
Okay.
Overarching
I
story.
mean, 20 levels is a long time.
It's a lot.
Granted,
And I'm assuming
I
we're
don't
going to be
expect-
taking breaks in between.
Granted, I don't
Kind of
expect.
like Boros with the seasons.
I don't expect us to go 1-20 all the way through.
Yeah.
We'll
No,
probably
do it.
split it up into 3 seasons like we did with Boros.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
fair.
cool with that.
So I expect 1 to 8, because and end with the end of Witchlight. Because
Okay.
you're not gonna because you can start Witchlight level 1. I don't want to do that.
You can start any campaign at level 1.
Yeah, you
Any
can. But
campaign
basically, we're gonna do something. I also want to make it more dungeon focused. I just here and there. I want to actually run dungeons.
Right.
But I'll try to like get rid of some of the stupid bullshit Wizards puts in there.
Yeah.
like
um,
wizards.
Yeah.
No wizards allowed.
Speaking of
No
Witchlight,
wizards, no coasts, no dungeons, no dragons. That's the game.
no ands.
It's just goblins and fields.
How did you
Yes.
guys feel
Okay.
about my boy?
Your boy.
Who are you talking about?
Which
Mark
boy?
the Destroyer?
No.
Oh.
The
Strahd?
horn dog.
No. Let's see if you guys can guess. He hasn't been here for a minute.
Testarossa.
No.
Who?
Like in Strahd?
Yeah, in Strahd.
Oh, Capybara.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was interesting.
I fucking love Capybara.
He's more
and I hate Capybara.
He's more interesting than my fucking merchant guy, my fucking married genie guy.
Because you didn't give us a whole lot of opportunities to use
Yeah,
it.
we didn't get to see him that often.
Yeah.
That's the point. I'm stingy.
Yeah, but I mean, I gave you guys everything and then I took it away.
To be fair, we came up with Capybara in like a 20-minute
You are
session of
absolutely
brewery.
correct, and I love him so much.
But he's good.
I
like him.
really enjoy
I
Capybara.
like Capybara. Can I get Capybara as like a warlock patron?
No, because he's not.
Get the shop as a warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you do
Can I
is
get
like hand out
the
business
warlock
The
cards.
interdimensional shop,
Yeah.
the plane crossing, multi-dimensional hopping.
sentient-
Yeah, that
shop?
sounds like something I can make a deal with.
Yeah.
Go to redbubble.com/GND with the
All-
boys to
all
get you a
he has-
Capybara
no, all he
shirt.
has-
I get a wrap job on my armor for Capybara's shop, and that's my warlock pact.
Yep.
No,
Let's
it's,
go around the shop.
oh, I would
Active
love to have a
free promotion.
T-shirt that's
Yeah.
a Capybara's like logo.
I can make one.
Oh, dude, I would love it.
If I had free time at
Yeah,
some
yeah,
point.
no,
Get it
whatever
on a
you
banner.
can.
Like a Capybara's like mystical magic store.
Yeah, like it's just called Capybaras.
Okay.
It's super simple.
No other like
Nope,
little
it's just Capybaras. You can have it be like the streamer with the balloons coming down.
But like the text just says, "Welcome to Capybaras of Capybara."
Yeah. Yeah,
Maybe.
he's a stupid fucking character and I love him. He his story is very interesting.
His trauma.
His trauma. The fact that Derrick gave him trauma is the
I don't
weirdest
get
thing.
that.
I wasn't there for that.
No,
Yeah.
it was
So
for-
do you want to tell him the story of what happened to Capybara and why he showed up all fucking decked out in a suit of armor?
This was an unrecorded one shot, right?
This was unrecorded.
So basically, I did a. This is a canon. It's it's a canon thing. This is a canon thing because I had what was it, Ebey, Andrew, and then you.
Yeah.
I ran them through the first part of Witchlight. So they did the carnival.
The carnival was fun.
The carnival was
great time at the
fucking
carnival.
great.
It was super cool.
I had a great time, and I can't wait to have you fuckers do the
Were you
carnival
playing
too.
as Capybara?
I was playing as
You
Capybara.
played as Capybara.
That's why I'm telling you, the shop is multi-dimensional.
Yeah.
His intro was door opens, Capybara's just there.
He walked out and then got in line to get into the carnival.
Because like when he told me I want to play Capybara and just like interdimensional shop, like go for it, fucking do it.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
I like
And
it.
so, but then after that, granted, so here's something else. This will be mentioned in the Witchlight that we do now. Basically, that happened before this campaign will start.
Okay.
When you go back to Witchlight, because we never got to finish it.
No,
when
we
you go back to Witchlight in this new campaign, they'll tell you what happened there. They'll tell you the stuff that happened back then.
Okay.
That never got played.
Okay.
Do we want to save
the
that?
characters that we played?
Yeah, they'll tell you like these guys came in and solved our problem.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Do we want to save what happened there for the actual campaign then?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you guys never find out what the problem was.
All we know is
Just
that
knew there was
Capybara
one.
has some kind of
that
trauma.
part. Capybara had like a training situation.
Yeah,
They were
so,
kinda
so
went
basically,
south.
yeah, so like
I accidentally killed one
the
of the testers.
archfey of I forget what the place was called, but the archfey there wanted them to help solve the problem because they couldn't solve it themselves. So she sent some of her servants to interview them to see how strong they were, and Capybara got his butt whooped.
Yeah, he almost died.
From like fairy shit?
Yeah, no.
Well, it was like what were we fighting? Like a sphinx?
It was
and-
two treants, a manticore covered in
that's what it
flowers, and a halfling.
And Cap
What's special about the halfling?
Nothing. He got his ass
he
kicked.
was running around from Andrew the entire time.
Yeah.
Well, because
His Andrew caught up to him
was-
once and almost killed him.
Yeah. No,
Just the halfling.
He's a character I want to play myself at one point,
Yeah.
but he was simply a servant of the archfey.
Just a humble
he
mage.
was a warlock,
Yeah, pretty much.
and
But-
he
but-
didn't want to be there.
Andrew with his weeaboos fucking inflict wounds attacks, which
Yeah.
is really just
The-
no.
So he did like 100 something damage.
Yeah.
Did he do EI Jutsu and
Pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing there is like that guy.
That
He's
works.
a servant of that archfey, who doesn't like doing work. He just wants to sit around and be lazy and drink wine. The guy who actually does the work was off trying to solve the problem himself. So he couldn't.
That's
be,
about as much as we got.
He
from
couldn't be there. He's also a character I want to play. He couldn't be there to do the interview, so she called in this guy and said who hates work.
that. Yeah, and because
And he was like, "I'm really sorry, I have to do this. I don't want to do it either."
Capybara has 0 combat experience, so
What class was he?
he's a cleric.
Oh, okay.
I fought like two
Was it
Treants
again?
and the
Was it order? What was
Manticore
it
at the
again? I
same
forget.
time.
I think he was a domain of order.
I think it was order.
Yeah, I was trying to do something that was very merchant related, and I felt like order being
Yeah.
you have to get the books in order and shit like that. That's the only,
Pay for your stuff.
that's the only connection I had.
I did want to make a.
The oath of money.
I did want to find like someone who made like a merchant class
Mhm.
somewhere, but all the ones I found I didn't like.
Yeah,
Greedy. Yeah, never mind.
but
So I didn't want to play a merchant character.
No.
I just have an NPC like
yeah,
one.
but he was I think he was an order cleric, and he was just like, I've never been in a fight. I
I ain't never been in no
like his
fight.
entire thing was the building opened the door, and when that happens, Capybara knows that okay, it must be time to go outside because I need to go touch grass.
Yeah.
And so he went outside. He had a bad time and called his mom to come home.
He had a good time
And-
and a bad time.
And that's why when you guys showed up to Capybara's that one time, he was decked out with armor and weapons because he did not know what to expect from the outside.
Had a bad day.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
Had a bad.
Had a bad day and he wasn't ready for it, but he like was able to calm down.
Had a
and you guys
bad
progressed.
day.
And you had a bad day.
No, you can't do it. I did. You can't do
You
it.
had
had a bad day, and
No.
you had a bad day.
But yeah, no, I loved Capybara. Capybara
I
was,
also
was
love
fun, and
Capybara. I
he-
hate Capybara.
He will show up again.
Yeah.
Always.
Capybara.
When you DM.
Strahd ends and all it says is Capybara will return.
Yeah.
Even though we haven't seen him in like half the campaign at this point.
I could put that.
No,
in
it's pretty
the
much towards
Do
the ending. Because as soon as you guys got all the information, like, okay, how do we get the ingredients? Like, oh, we can just go to Capybara.
No,
You guys-
I just wanted to go to so I could buy ammo parts.
Yeah.
So yeah, at the end,
I was almost out of pepper box.
At
ammo.
the end
That's
of the
why I used
epilogue?
Grimjack.
I'll have the outro with the
I have
choose
like
next
6
episode,
shots left.
and then it'll say Capybara will return. I'll do that.
Yeah, no, he
Caleb,
was
stop.
he was a great character. I'm trying to think
Still
of
on
who
mic.
else was a fun character that I liked in that. Pretty much nobody.
The other shopkeepers were fucking stingy.
Yeah, because they're meant to be that way. Like,
Those bitches.
That's why we stopped going to them immediately.
yeah, I didn't like the way they ran their shit.
We didn't help the economy at all.
Nope. Trying to think. Yeah, I guess that's a good question. Like characters that you guys liked from Strahd that were interesting or that you guys enjoyed.
Strahd.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, he's
think
like the main
that final monologue he had to himself in the crypt was what completed it.
Yeah,
Mm.
that was great.
Yeah, I wrote that in one night. I was like everybody. Number one thing that a lot of people that play Strahd, or at least people who run Strahd, have a problem with is that people find Strahd to be very, from book alone, to be a very sympathetic bad guy.
What's that hurt?
No, he's a fucking simp who doesn't like.
That's the problem.
Dude,
He's a borderline
simp.
rapist.
I had
simp.
no sympathy for him.
He-
until
No
that
sympathy
moment.
for simps.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wanted the girl, didn't get what he
No
wanted,
simp-
and then he
short
massacred
simple
motherfuckers.
I had no fucking sympathy
Yeah.
for him. I was like, this is what people were talking about? This is stupid.
Yeah, it's like, that's how it is. I'm like, no, dude, like, he could have regrets.
Yes.
He is being an instrument used by something else that he has no control over. I'm like, I'm gonna go with that fucking road and I'm gonna walk down it and see where it takes me. And I really enjoyed where it went because it made him relatable. Because he kind of like he lost his humanity, but he also lost family in the process of doing that. And it kind of relates to the characters of loss a little bit here and there, more connections than others. And
But at least
It
we
felt
weren't
more like
incels.
it did feel more like he was cursed.
yeah,
Like he got all this power and he did bad shit. But
Yeah.
then he's not happy. And he
yeah,
fucked
it's
up.
like it was not the right move. What was I gonna say? Out of the group of the ones that are here, who do you think was like the MVP?
In terms of what?
in terms of what role play or
Yeah.
gameplay or what.
Just all around.
All around.
Gildarts.
Yeah.
We would have died a lot.
Reason?
Damage wise, I'm gonna go with
I
Brother
died
Knight.
and he brought me back.
Okay.
And then aid.
He also brought back
Okay.
Evie's
So
character.
combat wise, I
too.
understand that.
Yeah,
Combat wise,
And
combat-
then roleplay
Well, I would
wise,
say,
both of my characters ended up revolving around Gildarts.
what were you gonna say?
combat wise, I'm gonna say Brother Knight for the
He
fucking
did.
Paladin combo.
He did. Yeah, you did.
Paladin
like,
Warlock
you
slot
carried
combo.
I'm almost convinced that if
Last
Brother
few
Knight
fights.
started out, I think Gildarts and Brother Knight probably could have soloed most of the campaign.
I think.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did Brother Knight take down like a third of Vampir's HP?
Who?
Brother
Brother
Knight.
Knight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
'cause he's
dude,
the
he
only one
cut
that can hit him.
he cut him down to 2/3.
No,
What do you
it's
mean?
like Brother Knight managed to like.
He almost one-shot him.
He really fucked up both.
How
of
would
the
you?
last
What would
fights.
you? How would you have felt if we actually did do the one shot?
I would have secretly added more health points like I did.
Hell yeah.
Because that was ridiculous.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah, it's like,
How much HP did he start with?
Was that how you felt during the whole bit with the Afterpole?
See, I
When Greenscale came in and
knew
fucked.
that you might do that, which is why I gave him a bunch of HP to begin with.
Okay.
It still wasn't really enough.
I will say.
Okay, so I would have one shot his original HP. Or gotten close.
You would have gotten really fucking.
are you talking
close.
about with Rarakis?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
You would have. Gotten
I'm still
really
so happy
close.
that Rasmus was able to land one of the final hits against the Afterpole. That was
Yeah.
very,
The
Against the Lich.
against the Lich.
the aspect of Vampire had 230 hit points.
That's
And
not
you dealt
good.
like 170.
Yeah, you did like 100. He did like in 2 hits, almost just O-code him. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna add a 3 to that.
Here's
and
something.
just-
I did that when you guys fought the
Add a
Beholder
zero
in Voros.
Yeah.
When you guys fought the Beholder in Voros, you killed it way too fast by the math.
Were you looking at me? I wasn't part of that fight.
Yeah,
You guys killed it way too fast compared to the math. So I
I did,
added like
quite
I
a
added
bit
like
of damage.
150 more, and
Yeah.
it still didn't last that long.
Yeah.
I did quite a bit of damage with the Purple Worm.
That's true.
Yeah, it's the number one accomplishment that you never shut the fuck up about.
Hell yeah.
Well, all Koresh does is sit in the bag, drinks fucking
My ties.
and
Mai Tais
shoots
and just-
shit.
Yeah.
And does never get hit. He didn't get hit in the one shot either.
He simply will not get
It's
hit.
because I'm fucking the DM. I get privileges, boys.
Unintentionally, I guess you're right. Fuck.
Hell yeah,
Can't argue with that.
I do like the idea, like Crash,
Nepotism, baby.
like Crash is back, just like hanging. It's like,
He's putting his speed up. He's letting his
putting his feet up, and-
dogs bark.
Yeah,
dude.
but like realistically, like the version of Vampire that they give you is one challenge rating higher than the normal Strahd.
So 16?
Yeah.
Wait,
where-
so did you use the alternate version of Strahd?
I did.
So Vampire was weaker than Strahd?
Vampire was weaker than Strahd.
Well, but the
He just had
environment-
gimmicks.
And
Yeah,
the
you
environment
said-
was
you
making
said
it hard.
Cheesy
Yeah, he had cheesy gimmicks. But like a lot of I had to change some things. Like once Vampire got on the field, I changed the basically what could be considered the dual layer action to be where it did two things instead of just one thing. So it would send a vampire out, it would cut a lantern off. And I was like, oh, I could just cut 2 lanterns off, but if I do that, it would be game over way too quick. So it's like it was a weird mix up, and I wasn't ready for like the fight as well as I should have been. But yeah.
Yeah, I think who carried the whole party combat wise was totally Brother Knight, because it's just this campaign is made for paladins to do lots of damage because undead are everywhere.
Paladins and fucking clerics.
Yeah, Guildarts made everyone not dead, and Paladin made everything else dead.
Not alive.
Gildart's doing that daylight in that specific area.
Oh yeah,
fucked it up because Vampire would have gone for him first, but he had like nope.
I have
Try and
big armor
touch me,
class,
demon.
and I have aura of life.
yeah, let's fix that.
I can't. Every time I do it.
Fucking aura of life, came in clutch.
I was gonna say, also story wise,
And
I
kind of arrived on Ravenloft.
I'm surprised how much Emil's whole Vusha like thing like was intertwined with other people's thing, especially with like Ruhig and I think who else was intertwined with that? Someone else?
What do you mean?
I think it was going to be
The war?
Caleb's characters. What he decided.
Yeah,
to
one of your
Yeah, the original backup character that you were bringing instead of Brother Knight
Was
would have apparently...
was basically Ruhig.
Yeah.
It was Ruhig Light.
Yeah.
It was not on the scale of the Black Ops mission that Ruhig.
It was
wants to do.
Ruhig Light combined with Emil Light.
Yeah, no.
You mean lime?
Light lime.
Light lime.
No.
We'll sprinkle a light
Yeah.
lime.
a little bit.
Can you
Like-
fill up with some water? I'm thirsty.
Yeah, like
I just filled it up. Give it like 10 minutes.
our RP segment. So you're saying Emil RP
Well,
wise.
I'm not saying they were the MVP, but I'm saying that it was surprised at how much we always came back to that plot. Not in a bad way, but it was just surprised. I was surprised at how much that mattered.
Oh yeah. Well, it's because like if you have 2 people from warring nations and they have to reluctantly work together,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
exactly.
tension.
And the Dirge versus Aloysius.
That was another
conflict.
good
That was a good song.
So if you had to pick an MVP,
Just a roleplay?
I mean,
Yeah,
Gildarts
well,
was like
well,
I feel like was the most like
he was your guys' face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gildarts was the face.
His scars and all.
No. Every situation that you guys went to, you were talking first.
And the Raven Queen was involved with way more stuff than I
Oh
thought.
yeah, I was surprised about that too. Like I thought it was just gonna be me,
huh?
and she's like, "No, I'm like manipulating all of this shit."
The Midnight Suns.
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
the Midnight
it's,
Sun.
I think that was cool because it became kind of like a fight between 2 gods in a
Yeah.
way. I think
Yeah.
that was cool.
Well, it's like somebody.
Except for me and lime.
I'm going to go to your house. God told me to put something on your lawn and said you can't fucking have it. That's what it is. And she's like, no. So she's gonna 1v1 the dark powers if she has to.
It's that little island that like the Canadians and the Danes will go and take their flag off and they'll put their flag up
Yeah.
at the bottom.
It's that one island in the middle of the sea between Japan and Korea where Korea is constantly like, yeah, this is ours, but Japan's like, no, it's totally ours. And
Yeah.
Japan doesn't give a shit. Korea's like, this is ours.
I wish there was more involving the dark powers, but there's so nothing on them that it fucking sucks.
I loved whenever one of us was like, yeah, what kind of power are you going to give me? Climbing. I'm like, I don't fucking need
Yeah,
that.
like,
I didn't need that, you fucking queer.
I'm
first
assuming the
3 of
more
those-
we talk to, like the more powerful they would have been, or something like that.
The more like of
well, the farther
gods.
down we went, we would have.
So I can read off the abilities of all these guys.
Yeah.
If
I'm
I
curious.
have it.
Because
already.
it's like you can climb.
Yeah, it's like
He can fly.
fly. I don't like. Yeah, no, that's what I said.
Half
It's
of
like,
us can teleport.
You can spider
back
climb.
in.
I can
Can you
fly.
give me some
I don't
water
need
now?
that.
Give me another minute.
Yeah, I definitely want to do a dark
You
powers
should have got
like
yourself some water.
I
three
drink
shot
it all.
at some point. It'd be really fun. Like I want to do something rogue and shit.
I feel like if
It's me.
the dark powers are so eldritch
Okay, if we
Like they're
accepted
non-comprehensible.
if we accepted those minor ones,
Which
like
is
the
cool.
climbing one, would that have fucked us over?
Potentially.
I mean, they have their own drawbacks.
Ooh, I can climb.
So, Factory Queen of Foxes, her benefit is you get the contagion spells 3 times.
A day?
No.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
And your consequence is that you
You get gross.
Gross.
you permanently reek of filth. And by the way,
You stink!
any one of these that you take, you are turned evil, and I get control of you.
Oh,
shit.
like with Ruvig. And with
Ruvig.
me, kind of.
What?
No, yours was that you picked up a staff that was altered.
I know, but I was about to accept it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I controlled me though.
Good.
Or did I?
Okay, dude.
Ooh.
By the way,
All I hear you is just.
By the way, folks, there was a running joke that I just have to say about Emil having resistance to necrotic.
Oh, yeah.
You mean lime?
Chance!
No, not mine, because it's not funny, you stupid douchebag! He did not have resistance. He was just saying that for shits and giggles.
Necrotic resistance.
You had me. You did. I was half convinced.
We were talking about
For the
this.
entire time, I'm like, did he only half? You did. With the
No, he did not have resistance.
I rejected the deal.
Oh,
He gaslit your
yeah, it was real gaslighting. Okay, shit. I straight up believed you.
He probably doesn't have resistance, but
I was like a little child.
Because
Like, yeah, I
we
believe
were
you.
talking about it, and we're like, who in the group actually thinks you have necrotic resistance?
I did.
And I was like, Derrick might believe
I thought you were
it.
just in on the bit with me.
We were convinced that Ryan
Halfway,
believed
but
it.
I was also like, oh no, this is real.
Did you believe that he had necrotic resistance? Yeah. We both agreed that. Well, Kaleb found out that he didn't, right? Or was I
I
wrong?
think so.
It was like when my dad used to tell me that my uncle was fucking Ichiro from the fucking
The baseball
the
team?
baseball team because I'm Japanese.
The Mariners.
The Mariners, yeah.
And me and him were convinced like there's no way Chance believes it.
I 100% thought you were just in on the bit with me, and you were just.
I
you were
was
just
saying it to
moving
be
it along.
funny and like help the joke along, but also I was like, yeah, he probably does.
Well, yeah. So
And then,
I was
at no point. I was taking full necrotic damage that whole time.
because I believed you. I was confused why it was a joke. Because why would you joke about having something that was true?
Exactly.
Because
I'm
it's
like,
funny.
Why is it? Why do you keep joking? About
So-
I didn't have it.
So then there's Zeren Hala, the Howling Storm, who allows you to cast Lightning Bolt spell 3 times.
Ooh.
But one side of the beneficiary's face sags and loses all feeling.
I'll see if it's stroke.
Yeah, you have a stroke. That's permanent.
Wait,
With stroke without the brain
What
damage, it's fine.
happens?
One side of your face
You
loses all
you
feeling.
can cast
Oh,
lightning
I
bolt
thought you
3
said
times and you have a
first
stroke.
time, I completely missed what you said.
What a
do you think-
shitty
what do you think
I
it
fucking.
thought
said?
you said you lose all sex.
Lose all sex, but I can cast Lightning Bolt 3 times.
So you just look androgynous. You lose all your sex.
You gotta get the spark somehow.
You still have your wiener, but no sack. You get like.
Then there's Psykane, the Soul Hunger, which allows you to cast the Raise Dead spell 3 times. As soon as this dark gift is received, the beneficiary's eyes glow sickly yellow until the dark gift vanishes.
Oh, you get Sith eyes.
Also, this trait, if I help someone, I expect payment in return, and that's permanent.
Oh, that's never mind.
You're just kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's Savnok the Inscrutable. You can cast the spell Mind Blank for 1 year, but your eyes melt away upon receiving the gift and leave empty sockets that can still see, and that's permanent.
It's just
gross.
cool looking then.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, why are you wearing sunglasses?
So
Like,
Don't worry about
are
it.
these only for
Mind
this campaign?
Yeah.
So if you wanted to
What are
use
you
these
talking about?
in
nothing.
something else, they're like if you. I don't know if you want to spoil this for like if you want to use dark powers in like say the Egyptian style one.
Well, these are all the gods that exist in the Amber Temple.
Is the Amber Temple a thing that exists in all the Dread Domains?
No, as far as I know, it only exists.
Okay.
It only exists.
That would've
in
been
Strahd.
cool.
I didn't know if it was like a Graven Hollow
No,
thing
no,
where
no.
it can move like plants.
Did you know that I actually didn't have necrotic resistance?
No fucking way. No fucking way.
See, Caleb was just like me. He was just saying it because it was funny.
Oh wow, I expected at least Caleb to get
You're
it.
the only person who
TPK.
only half believed
I thought
it.
you actually had the
I do.
That's fucking awesome, bro.
I believed you. You were lying.
Yeah.
I feel like a little boy on Christmas Eve when I find out that Santa's not real.
Because that's what I thought. I feel like he would not have gotten anything if he hadn't made a deal. If he'd made a deal, he wouldn't be playing Mill anymore.
Correct.
But I'm like,
I don't know.
there were a
Some
couple
weird
of
thing
times
related
where I'm
to
like, why is he still alive? I feel like he should have taken enough damage by now from the clock damage to get KO'd. Am I crazy?
Yeah.
So a lot of the time that you were thinking, oh shit, he should be dead, it's because I had like 10 HP.
So you were almost dead.
Yeah. I almost went down a lot.
Then there's Tarakimedes, the Grave Worm. The beneficiary of this dark gift grows skeletal wings and gains a flying speed of 50 feet.
Oh shit.
The consequences: the beneficiary of this dark gift must eat bones or grave dirt to survive. At dawn, if the creature has not eaten at least 1 pound of bones or grave dirt in the past 24 hours, it dies.
A pound of dirt?
So
Yeah.
would you know that you needed to do that, or you just accept the gift? And
You would know.
So you're like, what do I? Nothing's filling me up. What do I eat?
Yeah. Yeah.
But what if you were one of those?
I would have let you know, like, under
You
the
have a
table.
craving for fucking
No.
calcium.
I would have written the gift on the note,
Okay.
and I would have passed it to you.
Well, boys,
And
I
I
have
would
this.
require you never to say a fucking thing.
Well, boys, I have this
You
bucket.
just be walking around, you're just like eating dirt.
Yeah.
No, he's
No,
not. Well,
grave dirt. Which
Well-
means that you guys would have had to have gone to, like, specific grave sites.
It had
in
to have had a
Markovia.
body rot around it.
And just
Yeah.
carried the thing.
Just fill up a bag of holding
and
with
carry
dirt.
it with you.
There is
No,
that.
you would have filled up a bag of holding with Aloysius' corpse and dirt.
No. I would have made it specific. Not a grave that you guys dug, a grave from a church. So I would have made you go back to one of the cities to dig up grave dirt.
Or we could have done that thing that crazy lady did in that one video that I don't think anyone else saw, where that lady's eating chicken bones and she's like,
Yeah.
I don't know
could
how
do that.
she's crunching on bones because your teeth are made of the same basic material.
you talking about the Indian girl from that one John Tron
Mahalo.
episode where she was talking about?
Yeah, I mean, if it's
eating
cooked,
bones?
they're more fragile.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I am talking about that, but I looked it up and I saw a video of someone actually doing it, and that freaked me
Why the
out.
fuck would you eat bones? What
I
kind of
know.
weird freak are you?
The calcium in the marrow.
Drink milk.
Yeah. I mean,
Then there's Shami Amore,
There's barely any bone marrow in fucking chicken.
the Lady of
I'm with you.
Delights. You can cast Suggestion spell 3 times,
It's the white bitch.
but the consequence is extra fingers on each hand and this trait. I can't get enough pleasure. I desire others to create beauty for me at all times.
How many
Boy.
extra fingers?
An extra finger in each hand.
Just one.
Oh,
I
I
get
get
like
like
a-
13.
Dude,
I think you'd
I
be
like
like a
you
weird
do
weird
the
fingers.
six-fingered man.
Honestly, humans would be very improved if there was a thumb on this side too, because you can hold shit way better.
I don't want to think about that.
No one can knock things out of your hand as easy. I
What's the
disagree.
next one?
I watched a whole video how that would improve the human hand.
I was born with a 6 finger.
What?
Yeah. See these nubs?
Oh, is that what that's?
Yeah, it's a 6 finger.
But it's coming out not of the hand; it's coming out of the finger.
But it would.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. It's like a family. We're evolution. Then
And
there's
Chance is born with fucking flatulence up the ass.
The brat-
out the ass.
Out the ass.
No.
Yes.
Up the ass.
Okay. Then there's Drizzlash, the nine-eyed spider.
Like Rizzy.
I remember that
The
one.
climb one.
Yeah, it gives you the beneficiary. It gives the beneficiary the ability to climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings, without needing to make an ability check.
What a fucking weak ass.
But the
the
beneficiary
downside?
grows an extra eye somewhere on his body, and the eye is blind and can never open.
It's in my ass.
So it's useless. So that's like the best one to get because there's really no like
Downside.
downside.
Yeah, you would have lost your character for a shitty power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can climb. Yes, look at my blind eye.
Oh, then
Ooh.
there's Dalvinar, he of many teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weird looking.
His
Benefit.
downside is hilarious.
Auto reincarnate spell 3 times.
Auto.
Auto.
So if you die, you just auto reincarnate.
Yep.
Oh, the self.
Trace times.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't do
The beneficiary of this dark gift loses all its teeth until it reincarnates for the 3rd and final time.
it. Ew.
So you can just be a gummy until.
But you don't lose inhibition of your character, right?
You do. Every
you
gift
get-
that you accept, you turn evil, and I take it from you. Yeah, unless I decide to let you just continue to play, but then I would
Like
tell
when
you.
I
that-
got my necrotic resistance.
Yeah. It's still confusing me. Fuck you.
Then there's Xantras the Kingmaker.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely hurt. Like
this-
we had like a connection.
This one I changed.
No!
This one I
You didn't
changed.
tell me. How can I be in on it?
That's what
Like,
Ruhig got, right?
just
This is the one that Ruhig
It was
got.
like, it would be a stupid power to have.
Necrotic. No,
I thought
necrotic
you were-
resistance in Barovia makes sense.
I thought you and Chance were in on the bit the entire time.
No, we were doing it for the same reason. 'Cause it was funny. I feel betrayed.
you
You're
betrayed
no
the Nature Boys.
It was worth it.
You are no longer a Chigga. We banish you.
We cast you out.
Okay.
Okay, you're back in.
Okay.
So this is Xantras. This is the one that Ruhig took. I changed it, but it's the initial one was the dark gift increases the beneficiary's charisma by 4 up to a maximum of 22.
God damn.
The beneficiary of this dark gift gains the following flaw: I won't take no for an answer, and that's permanent.
Rapey.
He did say that. I think we talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Then there's Delban, the Star of Ice and Hate. You can cast Cone of Cold 7 times and benefits of Ring of Warmth.
Okay.
The beneficiary of this dark gift gains the following flaw: that fire terrifies me.
Okay.
That's table.
Okay.
Okay. Kirad, the Star of Secrets. You can cast a scrying spell 3 times, but your voice becomes a low whisper and its smile becomes cruel and evil.
Ooh.
So you just
You just creep people out.
Yeah. Then there's Yurga, the Eye of Shadows. You have true sight of 60 feet for 30 days.
That's not bad.
All his abilities suck.
3 days.
Not for
60
3,
days.
30 days.
Okay.
But the eyes of the beneficiary become starry voids until the dark gift vanishes. The beneficiary of this dark gift also gains the following flaw: I believe that all life is pointless and look forward to death when it finally comes.
Ooh, Rick and Morty nihilism.
Then there's the Great Tar Hawk, the 5-headed destroyer. The benefit of this, or the dark gift grants its beneficiary the benefit of Belt of Fire Giant Strength for 10 days.
Ooh.
And its flaw is, I like to bully others and make them feel weak and inferior. So you just
Damn, it's just a Giga Chad.
yeah, you just become a Chad. Then there's Yogg the Invincible. Increases the beneficiary's hit point maximum by 30 for 10 days. But oily black fur covers the beneficiary's face and body.
You get greasy.
You become
Greek.
You become like a shitty. You become like a shitty werewolf without all the benefits.
Then there's Norganis, the Finger of
They
Oblivion.
call them oikos.
You can cast Finger of Death 3 times, but your blood is pitch black and viscid like tar.
Discus.
Okay.
Discus.
That's not that bad.
That's like nothing.
As long as it still works.
But you still like turn evil, so.
Yeah, I mean, there's the evil part, but like
Yeah.
the gift and the.
Found the Evasive. If anything, if I was really to think about it, I would have had that you would have taken Strahd out, but then attempted to take over Barovia.
You could have the new
Become the new
Dread
yep.
Lord.
The new,
That's fair.
Like Runic could have done that if she didn't go away.
Yeah, but she had other plans.
The Kingmaker had other plans, I should
Yeah. Vaughn the Evasive. The Dark Gift grants its beneficiary an amulet of proof against detection and location, and a ring of evasion for 10 days. But the Dark Gift makes the beneficiary twitchy and nervous, and also gains the following flaw: I can't give a straight answer to any question put to me. So you just look like a crackhead.
that's the funny thing.
You're
You're
I don't know, man.
You're hard to
Yeah.
catch.
No, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure.
I just need like
Oh,
20 bucks.
I just need, like-
Or
Here's my favorite one.
I just need, like,
that
a
makes
dark gift.
0
I just
sense.
I just need $20, man. Come on.
I just need 20 dark gifts. That's all I need.
Come on, I promise.
So
I'm already evil, man.
then there's Syriac, the Hellhound Whisperer.
Alright.
You get to summon 2 Hellhounds.
That's cool.
Okay, that's neat.
Flocculus and Succulon, I could have had them.
Flucculon and Succubus.
Sulfurous smoke issued from the beneficiary's pores whenever
Asshole.
he or she speaks Infernal.
Pores?
Yes.
Ugh.
It's only
Yeah,
when
you
you speak
asshole.
Infernal,
Yep.
though.
Wow, that's really. If you don't know how to be.
Good thing I don't know that language.
Yeah, you're good.
And those were here's like the main Ampher bolts. The Dark Gift of Vampire. The beneficiary becomes a vampire under the DM's control.
Wow.
Consequence: after receiving the Dark Gift, the beneficiary gains the following flaw: I am surrounded by hidden enemies that seek to destroy me, and I can't trust anyone.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Does it say that the DM's supposed to take control of it, or is
Yeah.
that just something that you did?
What do you mean?
For the dark gifts, is that a thing that it says in the book for the DM to do?
It does, but I would have ruled it that you can stay evil.
Okay.
Or are you talking about like the Gift of Vampire?
Just any of the
Those
gifts in
all-
general.
most-
Or like so
It's-
anybody who would have taken the dark gifts, they would have lost their character.
They would have lost a character.
Even in the book, it says that.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I probably would have ruled it that you can stay evil, but you would have to think about your actual motivations. Then there's the Gift of Tenebrus. This is
Darth Tenebrus?
Yes, Darth Tenebrus.
Darth
Become a lich under the DM's control.
Oh shit.
Consequent of this beneficiary is the Dark Gift gains the following flaw: all I care about is acquiring new magic and arcane knowledge.
Sounds like Exothander.
Oh boy. Where have we seen that
I think he said that he
before?
took the gift.
Yeah. So literally the last line it says the rest is all on you. Maybe someday you'll come back and thank me just like Exothander did. That's part of the transaction between the two. Then there's Zudun, the Corpse Star.
I remember that one.
You can cast a resurrection spell once, no limitation with time dead. And the beneficiary of this dark gift takes on like a corpse-like appearance and is easily mistaken for undead. And those were all the
I'm not undead. I just look like I'm undead.
Yeah.
It was gross.
I'm gray.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
So those are all the dark gifts in the game.
Sorry.
I can honestly say that they could have done better.
Yeah.
To make things sound like more
appealing.
But like the thing is like when we initially did it, it wasn't until I found this website that gives like the dialogue that it made it sound more interesting. But the fact that you guys were going to every one is what made it boring again. It's like, oh, we're gonna go over here. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna give you the power to fart out your mouth. It's like, no, we don't want that power, dude. Talk to you later.
Hold
Yeah, hold on.
But like, it's one of those things where like
Hold on.
It's just a burp.
I want to know
That
what
tastes
each one
like my
is.
ass.
That's why I touched so many of them.
Huh?
Like I touched so many of the amber things because I want to know what the gifts are.
Yeah.
The punishment for doing so is exhaustion levels.
Yeah, I don't like realistically. I don't want any of them. I just want to know what they do.
Yeah.
It's another thing where what Wizards does, where they write something, and for some reason I don't know how it goes through the process, but they don't think that like players are gonna like waste time doing it and like. Just
Well, in some of those, like casting the resurrection spell, is very enticing. I can see.
Right.
Because like, let's say like a player dies or one of the player's family member dies, in the game if they're from Barovia.
You know, like a couple of them are good.
Yeah.
But then like so many of them are like.
You can climb walls.
Like by the time I get here, I'm like. What
You can
Once.
a third level spell 3 times.
If I was the Dampier, that wouldn't matter because I can just do that innately.
yeah, like so much of the
Make some
stuff is
good
things
spider
that
climb.
would be solved by magic items that the party would realistically have come into contact with by the time they get there.
Well, yeah.
Not necessarily.
What magic items did Strahd have, by the way?
It would be miss.
And what did we miss?
30 sun swords.
Did we miss anything in the castle? Or what was the mirror all about that we didn't loot?
Oh, the mirror inside the Burgomaster's house?
Yeah.
It was an anti-Strahd cannon.
It could have been.
What?
So they should have robbed it.
From what I remember, the mirror from the Burgomaster's house was that if you read an inscription or said a specific type of dialogue or an incantation, it would summon the spirit of an assassin, and it would go to wherever the fuck you want it to until its mission is complete.
So like, go get straw.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's like summoning soon.
I will throw Strahd off the Whalebone Bridge.
Frostmaiden is also going to be connected to the greater Derrick multiverse.
Oh, is it?
How so?
One very small, insignificant detail that I can't tell you. I mean, I can tell you, but I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell no one else.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's
Alright.
see.
Derrick cinematic universe.
Yeah, the
DCU.
the Derrick Cinematic Extended Universe.
What?
The DCEU, if you would.
DCEU.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
you.
What's that funny?
The DCEU.
So was the DC cinematic universe.
That's what it's called.
Before it went up in flames.
Oh, I'm trying to find this. Give me a second.
Yeah, I want to do like honestly going back to my thing real quick. I think between like you'll start Witchlight at like level 4. Between level 1 to 4, you'll probably just goof off and fuck around and just like look for stuff to do, sandbox style, and Witchlight will happen. And then I don't know. I might have done Storm King's Thunder for that part, but I might save that for something else. I'm not sure yet.
Save it for the him one shot.
So here's the mirror, right?
The him campaign.
So grabbing the mirror or detect magic, which I know one of you two fucking had,
I did.
reveals that the gilded mirror on the wall radiates an aura of conjuration magic. None of the mansion's current occupants are aware of this fact because the magic's mirror hasn't been used in generation. Casting Identify on the spell reveals that an assassin's ghost is magically bound to it. This spell also forgets the forgotten rhyme of the ghost. Magic mirror on the wall, summon forth your shade, night's dark vengeance, heed my call, and wield your murderous blade. The entity in the mirror is a spirit of a nameless assassin who once belonged to the secret society of Baal Verzi. If a creature speaks the rhyme while standing within 5 feet of the mirror staring at its own reflection, the assassin's ghost appears nearby. The form of that spirit is dependent on the alignment of the one who summons it.
Oh.
So, which one do you want me to read? The non-evil or the evil?
Oh,
Evil.
Okay, we'll go with evil first. If the summoner is evil, the ghost manifests as a pair of bloodshot eyes and strong spectral hands.
it's Haunter.
The hands try to wrap themselves around the summoner's neck. The spectral eyes and hands have the statistics of a ghost, but without the etherealness and possession actions. The ghost attacks the summoner until one or other drops 0 hit points, at which it disappears.
Oh, wow.
The other one is, if the summoner isn't evil, it assumes a solid form, appearing as a darkly handsome 30-year-old man with bloodshot eyes and the statistics of an assassin, but doesn't speak. He disappears into the ether if reduced to 0 hit points. The assassin summoner can command him to kill one living creature within Straw's domain that the summoner mentions by name. The assassin automatically knows the distance and direction of the named target, and the assassin attacks any other creatures that tries to prevent him from completing his assignment. Once he completes his task, the assassin disappears. If commanded to attack a creature that is either dead or undead, or if he isn't given an appropriate name within 1 round of being summoned, the assassin disappears.
Okay, so you couldn't send him after Strahd because he's undead.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you could have sent him after, like...
The Abbot.
The Abbot.
Yeah.
Go kill a Deva. Go.
Yeah.
Or the Burgermaster.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we were here. You died.
Or a different Burgermaster.
Burgermaster?
Burgermaster. Meister
Master
Burger.
Grill.
I'm gonna make a Burger King ripoff called Burgermaster.
Don't. So I could have just said, alright, kill a meal.
Which one? There's 2 meals in the game.
You can't get me.
Kill the lime.
I'm immune to ghost damage.
You're immune to citrus.
I know that's a lie now.
It's really funny.
So fucking dumb. Okay, I'm trying to get all the...
I'm actually upset.
Yeah, you remember like 4 years from now, you're like, remember the time Emil was immune to necrotic?
Yeah,
Man, that was
remember the
great.
time you
guys
lied?
still be mad
So
about
I'm
it.
just-
Remember the time Emil was immune to citrus?
Yeah.
A resistance.
That's all
sorry.
necrotic is. It's just like, it like burns your skin a little bit.
There are
acid.
88 fucking rooms in this goddamn castle, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
In Ravenloft?
Yes.
How many of them are cool?
Uh,
Like
Because
10?
all we saw was a mace and an idol. We didn't see anything else. Cool.
Wasn't there a mace in there that was the hip bone of a dead saint that we could have picked up that worked as a mace of disruption?
I
Yeah.
have a mace of disruption.
yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, okay.
It was St. Markovia's bone, but
Yeah.
if you used it once, it gets destroyed.
St. Markovia's big bone.
Oh!
Yeah.
You just break it over someone's
Yeah.
head. That's kind of based.
There's a weapon like that in Divinity. It's a super powerful spear, but if you use it once and it breaks, and it's like
Okay.
oh,
Here, so
You're
these
one
are.
good
I'm just gonna say the crypt ones.
the crypt one.
Yeah. So crypt 1, 2, 3, and
1,
and
2,
4 don't
3,
really
4.
have anything. Crypt 4 has
Six.
an evil ghost that'll attack the characters on sight. Let's see. Crypt 5, each bottle's label shows that the Wizard of Winery, and the labels, the names inside the wine are Champagne du Lestamp Red Dragon or Purple Grape Match number 3. After you remember you guys were just on the fucking kick of trying to find wine.
The champagne?
Yeah.
It wasn't
So
there
it
the
was-
whole time.
It was there?
Yep.
Shit.
Alternatively, this is one of the potential places that one of the fortunes could have been. Let's see. Saint Markovia herself was there, like down there.
Buried?
Uh-huh.
Is she alive?
Was
No,
there a ghost of her?
that's where Saint Markovia's thigh bone was,
Okay.
where it's basically a mace of disruption.
Once.
And if it scores one or more hits against a vampire or vampire spawn in the course of a single battle, the thigh bone crumbles into dust.
That's lame.
But you can hit anything else other than a vampire and a vampire spawn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, then there was like a deck of illusions.
What? Oh.
Yep. That
I knew that.
You knew that?
Yeah.
How'd you know?
I just knew. I don't know why. I just
You
knew
could
that there was
sense
a
it.
So
deck.
you just assumed it would so happen to be correct.
No, I just knew. I read somewhere that there was like a deck of illusions in the fucking book.
So you read ahead?
Just for that.
Is there a deck of
That's all
many
I knew.
things?
No.
Can there be?
Sure. And
Oh no, we missed it.
Yeah.
You're a fucking clown.
3 jeweled necklaces were 750 GP each.
It's fine. I'll put one in the Frost Maiden.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No, because then he's gonna get Don John Hall of Bones.
If I give it to you at the very
Oops,
end and
all
you're Don
bones.
John yourself, I'm gonna fucking shit myself laughing. It's gonna be
That
so.
would be really funny.
Oh, no epilogue. It's just right there. Cut the black. End it like The Sopranos. Right there.
So,
Mid-sentence.
Yeah.
in Crypt 11 is Tasha Petronova. She has a treasure that is wrapped around the neck of the skeleton. Is a sun-shaped holy symbol worth 25 GP.
Like, is that Tasha?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
A good-aligned character who picks up the holy symbol hears a ghostly female voice who whispers the following message. There's a grave to the west with roses that will never die. In a place built by healers in a village called Kresk. When all turns to darkness, touch this holy symbol to the grave to summon the light and find the treasure of a treasure long lost.
What?
Yeah.
What is it?
What's the treasure?
It refers to a gravestone in the Abbey of Saint Markovia.
Yeah, I guess we didn't really explore the Abbey on the outside.
Not much.
It was too scary.
I'll come back to that. Let me see if it takes me there. Yeah. This gravestone's marked X with carved with roses, bears a 3-inch diameter sun-shaped indentation on the east side. Engraved beneath the indentation is the name Petronova. If Tasha Petronova's holy symbol is placed in the indentation, both the holy symbol and the indentation vanish. Then read, a ray of golden sunlight breaks through the clouds to the west and shines upon the grave. The fog and the gloom shrink from its brilliance as the sunlight causes the gravestone to crack and crumble, revealing a ring within. The sun ray lasts for a minute. If the character smash the gravestone without Tasha's Petronova holy symbol, they find nothing. But it's a ring of regeneration.
Oh,
That's cool.
Yeah.
a lot of work going to the castle and leaving.
Gift of
To do
Tenebrus.
this. It's like Breath of the Wild. You go to Ganon's castle for like a minute.
You guys are realistically supposed to go into the castle more than once.
Okay.
But you guys were so afraid of Strahd that you guys were like, nope, don't want to fuck with it.
I want to be in either
I mean,
main
that's
boss's
honest-
house at level 5.
I mean, it's still honestly like a very valid thing what we did. So
Yeah.
I mean, clearly we walked straight into the final boss. If we'd have done that at any other point, we're dead.
yeah.
Don't act like you would have been nice to us. You would have killed us right there.
No, wouldn't have.
You'd have been like, it's your fault.
You don't know.
I do know.
Let's see. There's gonna be a lot of shit to cut out.
You don't have to like say all this. I was just curious if there's any like crazy magic items that you just knew offhand.
No, I mean there's a staff of power.
Oh shit!
wow.
There's a black opal eye gem that's worth 1,000 gold piece apiece, and it has 8 amber teeth that are worth 100 gold pieces apiece.
Oh fuck!
Let's see.
There's no one in Barovia we could have sold these to though.
We could have taken him home though.
Can't be borrowed.
Just put them on the pedestal. I know.
Did Strong have any magic items of his own, like in his own arsenal?
I was going to say his armor and his sword.
Okay.
You respected him. In
Patrina Velikovna was there. That's one that we should talk about. So if you guys would have went with Casimir to the Amber Temple, and he would have gotten the regeneration spell, or the resurrection spell.
He was gonna go for one.
He was gonna go for Patrina Velikovna in the in the crypt.
Resurrect Mount.
And she would have attempted to trick you guys and kill Casimir to try and take over Strahd's position.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Would you have followed her?
No. If I realized she was doing all that shit.
Would you have allowed her to kill Strahd and then killed her?
So, but Patrina's crypt contains 250 platinum pieces, 1,100 gold pieces, 2,300 electrum, 5,200 silver pieces, and 8,000 copper pieces.
Fucking Christ.
Is she in there?
Oh boy.
Yeah, she's in there.
She's just in there buried in money?
Yeah. She's one of Strahd's ex-wives because she's dead.
That's why the Dusk Elves died.
Yeah, she's the reason why the Dusk Elves are dead.
Or most of them.
Well, I know. Just
Yeah.
being buried with money is pretty based.
Well, she's a boss-ass bitch. What do you want? There's a thin layer of gold if peeled from this dude's desiccated corpse is worth 500 GP.
Peeled.
There's
Oh,
Stuck. There was some flesh on that one. Still.
if you would have found a skull and used detect magic, you could have asked it 5 questions as though you were doing Speak with Dead.
A magic 8 skull.
Yeah.
Don't drink the water.
Magic 8 dome.
Oh yeah,
It's a skull.
were we talking about using the Bagman at some point, but it never came up?
Yeah, I really wanted to use the Bagman, but that would have been fucked.
Like if we were.
What is the Bagman? You kept
It's a
talking about
cryptid
it. What is
in the
it?
D&D lore that's supposed to live inside of your bag of holding.
It will steal shit from
It's
your
like
bag of holding.
it's a legend that the book Ravenloft is like, hey, you should
It'd be awesome
probably, put this in.
Oh,
If, like,
it's
you-
not in Ravenloft, right?
Yeah, it is.
Fenric.
It is.
Yes. It'd be awesome if one of you guys. I don't think there's stat block for it.
When I shot out all the food, the Bagman flies
Or
out.
like if like you were looking for something in the bag and
Boneless?
it just wasn't there,
Oh.
and it's just the Bagman took it.
Did you like fight him or he just takes your stuff?
He doesn't have a stat block. He's a cryptid. He just
Oh, yeah.
like it's a legend, and
Let's see.
he might be really, maybe not.
The Bagman is an urban legend about an adventurer who sought to escape doom from abandoning the party by hiding inside of a bag of holding. When he tried to leave, though, he became lost amid the constant increasing number of extra-dimensional storage spaces. Over time, strange forces in this magical in-between place transformed the adventurer into a monstrous creature. Now, every night, the Bagman slips out of a random bag of holding. If he doesn't find his home, he drags someone into the bag with him and leaves behind some trinket from his hidden kingdom of lost junk. Some say that if you speak too loudly or over an open bag of holding or whisper "follow my voice" into the magical storage space 3 times, the Bagman will come for you. Any character might know the story of the Bagman. What the Bagman is, and how you use his urban legends up to you. Is there truly a Bagman, or is he just a story? Basically, I could have stole your shit and you.
I love that it's like maybe exists, maybe doesn't.
Yeah.
You should have. See, that's how you should have gotten rid of Brother Knight.
Just
Just zip. You would have been so pissed.
the Bagman's just the guy who got lost in the infinite IKEA.
Yeah.
That story.
Alternatively, I was gonna have a
You could zoot it in there. New campaign. It's it's a Call of Cthulhu.
No, dude, I'd just be
Or it's Vampire the Masquerade.
No, I also was gonna have a Jason Voorhees like character, but I thought it would have been too much to deal with. Also, you guys probably could have bopped him real easily.
What was the idea?
Oh,
Not
like,
make
like
it
a
There's
pursuer?
Huh?
Like a pursuer?
Kind of. There's a
Mr. X.
yeah,
Could just been Advin.
the Relentless Killer.
Oh
Ooh, yeah.
shit.
It's a challenge level 84. Well, he has,
84?
well, he has
Yeah.
84 hit points.
Oh, I was challenge
level 84.
He has a legendary resistance and he has a shrouded presence.
I don't know what that means.
Presence is shrouded.
Shrouded presence.
Yeah.
The slasher is immune to any effect that would sense its emotions or read its thoughts, and it can't be detected by abilities that sense fiends.
He's a fiend.
Yeah, he's a fiend. On top of that, he has his knife, which looks like
he's a man.
like some type of like weapon of wounding.
It's like a really big knife.
Well,
No.
it could be whatever weapon it is, but it's a
The
short
Boy
range
Scout
melee
weapon.
weapon.
Everything it could have been like Pyramid Head.
It has 3 legendary actions.
Ugh.
Yeah, it has a slice and vanishing strike, where you can make a knife attack after it hits or miss. You can teleport it. He has like soul knife abilities.
That's hurled through Avernus.
Huh?
Mythic action.
Yeah. German suplex through Avernus.
Yeah, but it's like there's some stuff
Okay,
that's
okay.
actually inside of the tombs
Gets you
that were pretty
slams
dope
down and
that you
drops
guys
you
missed
forward.
out on, which kind of sucks. There are other places, but again, there's 88 fucking rooms, so I can't
No, it's
remember
fine,
a
it's
single
fine.
one of them. But I know that the crypt had most of the good shit.
Is there any like big overworld place on the map we didn't go to? We almost didn't go to. I feel like we almost didn't go to the swamp place, but we did.
You
Berez.
guys almost didn't go to Berez,
We
but I
did.
kind of railroaded you guys that way.
I wanted to. anyways.
The only place that you guys actually did not go to was that you didn't really go hang out at Lake Zarovich.
Okay.
You didn't go see the Mad Mage of Baratok. And you guys didn't go to the Werewolf Den.
Okay. Yeah. Bro.
Out of 3, you probably got like a 70% completion.
Oh well, not side quests though. Just the map.
Oh yeah, no, just
Oh,
map.
just the
You
map.
guys didn't fill out the map.
We did like 10% of the side quests.
Yeah, like if you guys were playing Assassin's Creed, you guys didn't get all the viewpoints.
we got like a C rank.
We didn't get Altair's outfit.
No.
We got like a C rank the whole shroud
Yeah.
campaign.
No, we got like the Burger King outfit promotional one that you get for buying the game.
And then we didn't play it.
But okay, so I guess last thing, what are like the final words you want to leave off for Strahd?
That's a hard one to just say to wrap up this whole campaign we did for 7 months, but fuck.
I'm excited to see where the story threads that we've left here pick up again.
Me too.
I'll say, at the very beginning of this, when we were planning to do Strahd, you were really like, you kept saying it would be awful.
Oh yeah, no, I still think that.
And you need to not think that because it was good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
No, because here's the thing. I have an artist mindset.
Mm-hmm.
And you know as an artist that you never like the shit that you create.
Yeah, I know.
So that's my problem. So it's like, I'll get like halfway through a story, and if it's not consistent, I'll drop it.
I tend to think that an artist shouldn't feel very prideful of what they've done, but I also think that it's okay to be like, hey, this was good. You know, it wasn't bad.
It's not whether or not they think it's good. It's like a mental disability type of deal.
Yeah.
It's like well, why musicians are like, oh, this music sucks dick, but then they're like top 100 out of every other song in existence at the time, you know. So it's just where my brain's at. It's like I know there are parts that could be better, and it's like what when I wrote Strahd's speech in the crypt, it's like the beginning part fucking saw it was hitting marks, and then it got to the end, it's like, oh yeah, well fucking now they're gonna die like bitches, and it's like, oh god, dude, I botched that last bit.
Hey, take that as motivation to make the next one even better.
I'm gonna try, but that one I think will be more in my element, because I'm gonna be playing metal music every 2 seconds.
Okay, I got words to leave off on. Okay. This is for anyone who wants to play Curse of Strahd in the future.
Oh, this is gonna
If you say don't, I'm punching you in the mouth.
If you play Curse of Strahd,
Ryan, cut it right here.
and you see a tricky situation, and you think you can handle it,
In the first session.
don't. Be a man.
You. When do we find out whose boot that was in that Wuxia attack?
When you listen to the podcast.
Okay.
It was Lime.
It is.
Emil's evil twin.
It's gonna be Emil's evil boot
With resistance to necrotic damage.
No, it's Emil's. It's Emil's evil twin that has.
That's what you got when we all
That
left.
has like Spanish guitar play, like a fucking Gundam rival.
When we all left.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. In the one shot that I'm running, there will be copious amounts of Spanish guitar.
Hell yeah, brother.
But yeah, no, like, that's what I was saying. I was like, I'll leave it up to Ebey whether or not he wants to explain what happened in his epilogue.
Got it.
But he doesn't
Just
want
watch
to.
the episode, you goons.
Just watch the episode. Because it will explain everything. And
Or don't wait till we pick back up on it.
Yeah, or that.
I mean, the episode might not be out for a while because we will be busy in the past next year.
But like, it's
I still have a lot to do. I got 4 things to work on. Two one-shot videos, the Strahd one, and this.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think that's it. Unless anybody else got anything else to say. Tip your waitresses. Don't shoot your werewolves when you don't know what the fuck type of power level you're working with.
Game was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too. I'm excited to see where it takes us in the future of Galatea or whatever I'm going to call this crazy world.
Glacia.
Also, you guys saw The Prince for the first time since ever.
Yeah.
So what?
I didn't see that.
The Prince.
I don't know.
The Prince?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you didn't see that.
Nasir.
But you guys got the first introduction of the Prince.
It's just me.
I do want to reiterate, Emil did not have necrotic resistance.
Really?
Yeah. You fools.
I didn't
You
know
all
yet.
fell for the classic blunder.
Got him with
Believing me.
Got him with the okie doke, the whammy zammy.
The blatant lie.
All right, folks.
You gaslit us.
Thank you for listening.
Gaslit each other.
Lime the gaslighter.
No.
The
Because they
gaslight.
started gaslighting people too, and you gaslit
Gaslighter.
yourselves.
We thought it was true. We were preaching the good words.
You made yourself believe it.
You made me believe it by lying and gaslighting me.
I had immunity the whole time, and I didn't gaslight anyone. So
Yeah, and I believed you when you said it too.
You didn't gaslight. You last get.
yeah,
I lied about
Last
it like 2 times, and then they started piggybacking off of it.
Last guy.